I got on.
OBS
And
disconnecting. Awesome.
It took him long enough. I promise I got at least 100 hours of just sitting in the fractal lobby, just spamming it with the auto clicker.
Can have 100 hours.
Of what? Oh no, I'm saying I spent like if I did like my age or whatever / played or whatever, I have 100 of those hours probably.
Fair enough. All right, let me make sure this looks good, sounds good. Defend my body while I'm on my cat. So we're having this discussion kind of like pre-stream, and I think some of it's interesting enough to bring up because a lot of people are sort of in your boat. And I'm not going to like force conversation or anything like that, but if you want to talk about it a little bit continuing. A lot of people like, because Guild Wars 2 is the ultimate drop-in, drop-out game, they'll like do stuff and then they'll be like, I did all the stuff I want to do, and like, you know, go on anywhere from a month to like, you know, year-long breaks and whatnot. And I don't think that's a bad thing, the way the game is like right now. Oh, but you were saying there's just nothing for you to do because there hasn't been a new raid, right?
Yeah, like that's mostly what I want to do is like do stuff with other people, not like random people, just like somewhat constructed.
Gotta update my thumbnail because Restream already managed to crash somehow. It's good. Nothing works in 2024, by the way.
Also, the more I'm out of the game, the less I become, the less invested I am.
And that makes sense.
I like the more detached.
But are you that attached if you're just raid logging for WoW anyway? Like, what would?
I mean, I'm not attached to WoW. I just enjoy raiding.
I mean, I guess that's fair. And do you enjoy it because of the people or the content, or a little bit A, a little bit of B?
I mean, the main draw for me has always been just the content. I mean, I think our raid probably turned into more the people.
You mean like the one in Guild Wars?
Yeah, the one that we had for
sure. We can do that
for actual years.
I think once you did it while you were throwing up, people could do those fights like actually when they were dying. But hey, we get to play with each other this time, which is nice. You managed to like tick the box and everything. It's good. Make sure this is actually streaming on Twitch. Twitch always screws up. Twitch. Alright. It should be good. Alright. Something somewhere is screwing up, but we should be good.
It's probably me.
It's probably not. I've been having issues with my internet all week. We were trying Wi-Fi tonight and seeing how that goes. Hey Sergio, what's up? Welcome back. I'm sorry you're fighting Mag. I know it sucks. And I promised a gold giveaway, so Dot, I guess you too could win some gold, and then you could buy that legendary relic.
Sick. I'll take it now, please.
Okay. Well, you have to win the RNG giveaway. That'll happen TBD. Usually I do trivia. We own all this. What the heck? Why do we own like the bottom of desert?
I've been busy.
Nice. Have you actually? That's what you were like doing?
No. Like I said, this was full earlier.
What relic did you... Oh yeah, you did say that. What relic did you end up on?
Currently I'm on speed. I have Demon Queen in my bag.
Demon Queen's okay. I find Demon Queen's better on things that don't inherently get poison. And actually power classes. Yeah, I did jinx it last time, so Drew. I also jinxed it this time. We actually dropped 1 minute into the stream, so sorry if you guys got a double push notification. Alright, Dot, you're Condi Harbinger. You can take all these people.
Yep.
It should be good. Let me know if it's not, guys. Let me know if we're lagging. Let me know if we're dropping frames. It looks good, sounds good on my end, but, you know, computers are magic and no one knows how they work. One day I'll have, like, a solid upload.
I feel like the draw of Demon Queen for me is the additional healing reduction. I mean, I don't know if there's too much Connie Cleanse for that to matter.
It's... Again, poison and chill specifically, I find are really effective on like power classes, weirdly. Like they're way more effective. Well, they're low or 0 damage condies anyway, I guess, but they just seem to be way more effective on like making your damage stick. And you've kind of got some power damage in there.
Silly.
Yeah. Vision's a good sigil.
So I'm using sword main hand on one of my sets because the build I was looking at had like dagger torch. I felt like what I was mostly getting out of that was just like the healing and a little bit of condy damage.
I think.
But it's also melee on the auto attack, so I just opted to go with the heal from the like sword auto attack shit.
What's up, guy? Welcome back. I think you know Dot. He's agreed to do world versus world. Yeah, the sword gives you mobility, very little else main hand. And I believe dagger main hand gives you like this weird damage over time, like power damage. I should hook you up with Sea Monster because he's actually been playing a buttload of Harbinger and he's really good at it in PvP right now. And I think the build is like sword, pistol, and then the other one's like offhand sword and something main hand, like dagger sword or something like that. Hey Chunky, do you have any more luck with your build? I had a couple tips that I thought you could add afterward. Dagger, sword, torch. No, he's playing Harb, dude. Not Berserker. I know you meant that. We should go duel. We should see if my build can, either of my builds tonight can beat a Condi Harbinger.
Oh, you talking about you and me?
Yeah. My other build is supposedly supposed to counter Condi builds, so we'll see. But I did tweak the Bladesworn build. I found a way to get back a utility slot. Pretty good. Yeah, if you're used to playing Warrior, Reaper is, or anything Necro is really the logical next step, and it's gonna feel like cheating. Andy Reaper Herb. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're enjoying Untamed though, I would try that. One of the tips I think I mentioned last night, maybe after you ducked out, was take the barrier trait if you're gonna run Relic of Zakros, because anything with barrier and Zakros, like you gain barrier and then you're healing while you have the barrier, it's really strong. Did you get to preview any of the spear skills, Dot?
I've looked at nothing.
Cool. Necro looks really good. Everything looks really good except Warrior, honestly. I say that unironically. Usually it's just like baseless complaining about Warrior, because most of the stuff on Warrior is good if jank, or a lot of it is like good, and then the other half is jank. But the spear on Warrior was really bad. The entire first like 3 pages of the Warrior forms were just like, fuck this game. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. It was really bad. And I hope they take it and like improve it, you know. Oh man. I've had people tell me spear announcement for Warrior single-handedly killed their interest in Guild Wars 2, and I was like, whoa, that's bad. Oh man.
Was it just bland or was it bad?
A lot of the mechanics were really poorly thought out. Like, they don't work with each other. Like, all of the spears, let me back up. All of the, like, spears have a weird, unique mechanic to them. Guy said it was bad. No, there's more than 2. We can take them. Oh, it's these guys. These guys are actually really good. I've been fighting these guys all week. They have, like, one...
Who are we targeting?
Whatever you target. One of them does like Infinity Immobilize and Boon Strip, and it's a problem. Thing. Okay, that thing. Oh, where's my heal skill? It should have been back up. Oh, that's weird. Don't try to res me, just try to get him down.
I'm not. Just getting stunned to death.
Yeah, they have like an interrupt mirage, and one of them does like Boon Strip, and the other one does interrupt, and the Willbender does all the damage. They've been running around a lot. Yeah, because Spear was kind of like... It had this, sorry, I was thinking about builds. It had this weird thing where like all of those different spirit classes on the different professions had a new mechanic or like new tech involved in them. A lot of them had like a buff that you would get and then it would buff your next skill. Like Guardian had that, Necromancer sort of had that where you could reset a lot of the skills. Mesmer had that. Warrior had this weird thing where like the spear was like supposedly more effective the closer you were to a target, but it was still only ranged, even though they gave like this hybrid auto attack to other classes like Ranger and Rev, where it would do a melee attack if you were in melee range and a ranged attack if you weren't. And as far as I'm concerned, the main problem with spear was they scaled weird things that weren't damage based on proximity. So they'd scale things like target cap or delay in AoE, which are impossible for you or your opponent to like know or fight against because they're all based on arbitrary distance markers. So it was like, it's just not like a healthy, well thought out thing without getting into it too much. But everything else looked really good. Like Necro is kind of like a teleport assassin-y thing, kind of like you'd think daggers would be on any other profession. Did you glide?
Yeah, but I know we've never done that before.
No, do that all the time. Do that every day.
I've never glided over there from there.
Yep, Chunky said it. Warrior's the class that could use the most weapons and has the most useless weapons. And somehow it's still not the worst, but it's kind of the worst. I should go get my other class. My other boy. Show off the Berserker build. Bladesworn build's very similar to how it used to play. It should be in the description, but this is the one I really want to show off tonight. I think Spellbreaker's fine, guy. Like I said, Warrior has some good stuff. It's just most of the class, like the kit, is really bad. Just the things on it that are good are really good. Yeah, Ocean Bad also has a good point where the worst part of the Warrior Spear is that you could just pretty much ignore it. Like the proximity mechanic, and it plays exactly the same. It's kind of a thing. People not happy. But hopefully they improve it. Like, the rest of Janther Wilds looks really good. And it's definitely worth 25 bucks, at least to me. I'm just happy that people kind of have realized that it's more of a battle pass sort of format than, like, an actual expansion these days. Yeah, it's exactly. It's just like Dragon Trigger 2 delay, guy. It just makes it worse for the other person to try to fight against, and not in a healthy way. You're welcome to join us. Anybody who's in the guild or guy or lurking or playing other games, that's fine too. Just feel like I should extend the invitation. Necro also has this nuts thing that I really hope they add to Spellbreaker, where it debuffs your opponent, and then it prevents incoming boons for a certain amount of time. Which is crazy strong in PvP. But you're scared. Why don't you play Reaper? Are you enjoying that? Where are you? Mr. Dot Stop. Are you defending this tower?
Oh, you waypointed again.
I waypointed like 4 times. I've been trying to catch up to you. I'm coming. You stay there. God damn it. It's fine. I need to open my bank anyway, and I can't do that while moving. You want to see something cool? I will now perform a magic trick. You know that bank contract you got and they're theoretically not binding?
Or
check this shit out. You now have a bank.
Is this old or new?
This is new. I can drop banks for people. It's sick.
Is that a guild thing?
No, it's a contract. Infinite crafting station, but they also work as banks. It's dope. Wish I could do that for all the, like, trading merchants. Yeah, Chunky, that's kind of it. I mean, you can... I think it just takes, like... I really do think that Guy said it best, where Warrior takes so much more, partially because of the juice stats that it has compared to everything else, like back in the day, based on how they were balancing it. Ah, Dot's running on his cat. But how that poorly sort of carried over and translated into the like ADHD combat we have now in the game. Warrior just takes like way more investment to be able to do anything in the game than like every other class. What is in here? I'm scared.
Oh, there's a Zergla just left.
I know that. I'm wondering why. Is there another Zerg that's up there?
We have our dudes in here, I don't know.
I would love ANET to just have one dev for each class. They ran away from 2 people. I like it.
No, there's like 11, 12 in here.
I'm gonna get run over. They're coming back. They want to fight. Guy wants to fight. Dang, they all want to fight.
And I quote, I'm going to get ran over.
Yep. You gotta try though. Ooh, they're fighting. Our team's fighting. We got him. Yeah, we got that guy. Good job. Nice job. Yeah, this build's got decent mobility for a warrior. Pretty good because you have defense.
For a warrior.
Or a warrior.
This your banner?
No. Tactics is good now though.
Wait, you
The
can't
PvP.
move it.
No, you can't pick them up. Which is funny, because someone posted on Reddit, like, all I want ArenaNet for 10 years, and it shows, like, the warrior on the loading screen holding the banner.
Back in my day.
I know, right? You get to sit down. It used to have stuff, though, Guy, and that's, like, kind of, like, I always try to understand why. Like, warrior used to be the CC, you know, tank class, and then, like, toughness stopped mattering, and then, like, they gave CC to everything else, especially with the homogenization of weapons thing, so it's just whatever. We just play video games for fun. That man is over there now. Also, there's this fun bug that I also put on Reddit and sent to a couple people where combustive shot, like, has a smaller reticle than it should right now, which does not bode well for longbow. I don't know, that Mirage couldn't outrun me just there, but I had to blow an elite skill for it. He probably could have if he tried. Or had, like, speed relic. But this build runs, I switched up defense for tactics. It's probably not the best in the build, but it's something I've wanted to try, and they finally buffed tactics just a little bit to make this sort of viable, where you're healing every time you remove a damaging condition, and you remove 2 damaging conditions basically whenever you exist. So, it's pretty cool. You just lose the healing on adrenal health, which isn't as good as it used to be, in my opinion, but of course you also lose Shield Master, which is big. That's a red Zerg. No, I have not been. The most I did the Return to Living World Season 3 event, Sergio, was logging into some of my Draconis Mons characters earlier to get Ectoplasm. But yes, there is a Return to Living World Season 3 event going on, and some news about, what was it? How the new raid will work. They weren't super clear in that article, but, like, apparently the raid is going to be, there's going to be, like, an open world version, which, you know, reusing content, good. And then there'll be like the actual 10-person version, and then like the CM, and then the Ultra CM for hardcore nerds. So
Is it a raid or a strike?
No, it's a raid. It just doesn't come out until I think the first release after Jan through Wild, so 3 months after the August 20th. But maybe that's challenge mode, I don't know. It's all blurred into one big Jan through Wild sphere mess. Yeah, Slim, I'm not going to try to convince you. I play Warrior because there's something wrong with me.
True.
I play it because I love my gunsaber wielding trash can, and I've always loved the idea of Berserker, and I like making things that suck on paper and are weird work. That's why I was like running Fear Me on the other build, because I can get the cooldown down to like 36 seconds, which is almost usable for what it is with Alacrity, so I would not recommend it. It's fun though. Like what Guy and Kashima have said, Warrior is the most honest form of damage, and if you want to get better at fundamentals of the game, especially for other classes, you should consider playing it in PvP. Oh yeah, Dot knows I have something wrong with me. I'm still playing this game after like, I don't know, how long's it been? Like 3 weeks? I did a lot in 3 weeks. That, how many? It's a few.
That freaking thing.
It's a few people. Yeah, and kind of like Guy said, it's okay to play other games too, but, you know, just play what you're enjoying. Dot pointed out that, like, what he wants in a game, you know, we were talking about it, like, what do you expect, what do you want? And I was like, because, again, Guild Wars 2, it always comes, I just want to, like, shortcut this discussion because it always comes up and comes back to this. Like, Guild Wars 2 is the perfect drop-in, drop-out game, but again, it has, like, 9 different directions, so just the WoW grind isn't going to be there for a lot of people. Just the, like, you know, progressive earning skins grind isn't going to appeal to everybody. Doing collections, a lot of people love. I can't stand it, so, you know. I can recommend Hades, too. Very good, and a lot of Guild Wars 2 players have been enjoying it from the guild, so highly recommend it. Almost out of, like, whatever it's called, early access. Very good game. But what'd you say? You want just like, you know, even looking at Guild, not necessarily even dipping your toes back into it, but like looking at Guild Wars 2 as somebody who just did raids religiously like every week. You said, you know, what you want is something fun to log in like World versus World or raids and to be rewarded for it along the way, right?
Yeah, the rewards can be whatever. It's just the fun can't be whatever.
Well, a lot of the fun, even in
like
raiding or PvP, comes from the people you're doing it with.
Like back in the day when, like you re-rolled until you got swamped, like those fractal days. Fractals weren't very rewarding back then, but that's when I did like a lot of my fractaling. Just because that's what was fun to log in and do with friends.
So would it have been fun without friends is the thing. Because anything with friends, like anything that's fun with friends is almost like cheating because it just means you enjoy your friend.
Oh.
And then it also comes down to like, you know, what rewards are meaningful to different people, especially when you've reached, you know, because this game doesn't have an end game grind really, other than like, you know, the gold you mentioned that use to make legendaries. So like, you know, what's rewarding to you? And basically nothing is rewarding to me unless there's a new skin I want or something, you know. But I'm also okay with that because I don't want a game where I have to grind. I'm interested to see how, even though the legendary relic exists, the new relics will need to be unlocked for it, if I will care or if that will be annoying on a personal level. So we'll see on that. Did you hear about that?
Hear about what?
So legendary relic gives you access to all the relics that exist, right?
Sure.
Legendary armor gives you access to all the stat combos that exist, right?
Yep.
The new relics for Janther Wilds and onward will need to be unlocked once and slotted into the relic. No deep thoughts?
I'm tasting it.
I don't hate it. It's kind of how it's...
I can see people being mad, but also at the same time, it's like, if I gotta earn it once and then I have it, that's still fine, I guess.
They also gave huge heads up and leeway that anyone who made at least one legendary rune was going to get a free legendary relic when they announced that. So,
is it too late for me to make a legendary rune? Fuck.
I mean, do you have a time
I
machine?
said that.
You can say that
I
word.
might.
I told you couldn't say the other word. Or the other word.
Finagle.
Yep. Yeah. People were like, it was obviously really good to do before they announced that, and then they went up, like all the materials for legendary runes like jumped in price, and then they went down a little bit, and then legendary relics came out, and it was like 3 times the price, or like double the price even when materials went up, and everyone was like, fuck. They didn't make one. Oh. So for one saying that was like, hey, it's a thing. Oh, sorry, guy, I just saw your thing. Come. We can hop over to the other Discord as well. Want to join us?
Join us, Jimmy. Join us.
We're going to the other one. The cooler one with blackjack and hookers. Go to the World vs. World channel, though. Alright, we did it.
Who's the blackjack and who's the hooker?
I don't know. Find out when Guy gets here. In case he wants to join. Like, Guild Wars 2 is not without its problems, but I do think, like I said, the Wizard's Vault was huge for this game. And the fact that there's no premium tier when they easily could have made one is, like... It maintains my status of, like, Guild Wars 2 is never going to be the biggest game, but it also, like... Unless you play Warrior, it really doesn't hate you. Like, I say that, you know, quasi as a joke, but also my targeting reticle is literally tiny right now, so... You know, take from that what you will. It really, really is a healthy MMO, though, as far as, like, looking at some of the other stuff, especially, like, what Apex Legends is having to do right now for their game, or, you know, trying to do with their battle passes, and it's, like, really gross. But...
I think they're just being a piece of shit company, aren't they?
That's what I heard.
All it is.
Trying to say that lightly. Yeah.
I mean, if they're just being anti-consumer, that's all it is. I mean...
We gotta wonder why. Everyone does stuff why, and usually it does just boil down to money, but, you know... Also, you know, why can Guild Wars 2 afford to not do that? Why can they afford to not make their battle passes, like, segmented and split and stuff? And anger half their, audience. We can come back, Guy.
Yeah, they got the gem store.
Yeah, they already have one. But they could have put, like, a premium track. Let's go back and take our home tower with the guy. Dang, Thesis back here. That's a good question as well. What have you been playing? Just WoW? I know you've got, like, a job.
I've been playing WoW. I've started a single-player Ark world, Ark Survival Ascended, so I can hop in and hop out when I want to, instead of being on a server, not playing on that server for a while and losing all my stuff because, you know, like, stuff decays and shit after you don't log in for a month.
Mm-hmm. I'm intimately familiar with the systems of Ark.
Yep. I've occasionally been playing a little game called Potion Crafter.
Yeah.
You got, like, different ingredients, and each ingredient has a different, like, shape path it can take, and you have to, like, traverse your, like, alchemy map into different, like, alchemical effects.
You did it. I'm proud of you. So, like, you know, popcorn stuff. That's what I do with Hades. It's just, like, the opposite of this. Oh, that's good. That's healthy. You pointed out as well, like, you would feel almost... The initial comment you made to me was really interesting, because you mentioned, like, the amount of stuff you've missed with, like, missing a couple expansions, or would feel obligated to grind out, would, like, super burn you out super fast from the game. And our conversation eventually got around to kind of this, where it's just like, you know, video games are just, like, for fun, right? So, just do what's fun. And I think Guild Wars 2 is really the ultimate MMO for that.
I mean, I had the same thing with Warframe a couple months ago, where I like started playing a little bit, and then like I wanted some stuff to like upgrade my builds or whatever, so I tried to do some of that content. But you just gotta like chew through so much shit to get to what you actually want.
Is that the same as Guild Wars 2? You mentioned gold.
In Warframe, it's more just like you have to like grind like different factions just to get this one item so that you can do another thing.
Nice, that sounds awful. Is it awful?
Like I wanted, I mean, it's probably not awful if you're there when it starts. It's just like I want to do this thing, but it's now gated behind a like rep grind. I can only get so much rep a day, and I only got so much time in the day to grind all these different reps I've missed out on.
I'm trying to think. So it's just like the missed content is the similar part?
Yeah, it's just the game is fun. It's just like all the stuff that I'm obligated to do if I want to get to the part where I want to have fun.
I feel like Guild Wars 2 you can just have fun though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's
why
a biased perspective.
That's why I'm doing this instead of like meta
Right.
maps.
Well, alright, fair enough.
They brought back like the 2v2s and 3v3s every once in a while still.
Yes, and there's a colored title for them now.
Yeah, I remember when the colored title was only for the like children's fucking charity or some shit.
Making fun of children. Charity? No. Why do you hate charity, Dot?
I'm just saying that's the only one that was supposed to have a colored title.
It wasn't supposed to, it's just the only one that did. I should have kicked him off. Oh, I died. Nope, I didn't die. Oh man, if he hadn't been immune, I would have gotten him. Would have stunned him in the air, that would have been beautiful. Revenant,
like I said earlier in our discussion, like both Warframe and this game as well don't have any like clean slate that you can like hop on and then like start building something fresh. You just gotta like find out where you were, start digging yourself out of the content hole that you're in.
But what if you don't care about the content hole?
You don't play?
What if the no, I mean like what if the content hole is all in your mind and you can just have fun?
Well, in Warframe's case, I gotta do the content to get the
It's boomy.
items and shit I want.
I guess. And that's why you're here. Oh man. Yeah, 2v2s with spears are going to be interesting. Ooh, is this like a fight on fight? This is good. This is good. More hype music for this. Perfect. Doesn't get more hype than Crimson Bow and Arrow.
Yeah, I think the 2v2s and 3v3s were the best PvP.
My kick missed.
It was just fucking, here's a couple dudes, fucking fight.
I want
Either murk or get murked.
I really want a 1v1 league. I'd really, really, really like that. My chat's probably tired of me saying that, but I think it'd be great just to fight people.
Man, this boy is way up here.
Yeah, they running. Disco Inferno, I'm not joining that. Thank you though. Also, Warframe has no PvP. Dang, he's persistent.
Yeah, PvP isn't my main. It's not ever the first thing I go for.
I hated PvP in this game forever. Mostly because I had a perception that I sucked at it. And now I have a perception that I suck at it. I just like it a lot. Because it's where all the build crafting is. For example, if that man had only build crafted better, he would have lived against like the 4 of us.
Warhead.
I mean, maybe. Throne and Liberty was supposed to have like dope world versus world though likes, but it turned into like kind of pay to win. Have to see how that one turns out. But again, I think Guild Wars 2 is like just the perfect game for that, where you can just hop in and hop out. I think a lot of people, including the studio, are realizing that, where like they don't need to position themselves as a competitor anymore because everything's just gonna like live or die on its own niche. You see that in MOBAs a lot too, where it's like, oh, are you Dota or League? No? Well, then you're dead. And that's because everyone was chasing the same hot dog. I could be wrong, of course. It's just like my perception. I should go duel. See if I can beat a Kandi Harbinger. This nonsense. My food ran out. Check this shit out. This food cleanses conditions on evade.
Oh, 10-second cooldown.
Yeah, but like antitoxin rinse.
But that's just one condition, right?
Yeah, but like antitoxin rinse. Or I guess antitoxin relic now. I don't know why they called it something else with an R. It's like when they took away retaliation and put in resolution, my brain refuses to admit that it's a boon. Like, it just does not go in. Like, that boon, what is it called? Ah, who cares? No one uses it. Catapults. Where's Guy?
I got no supply.
Okay. You need supply to build catapults, they changed that. I mean, you say that, Chunky, but like, they quite kind of course correct. I mean, I guess Lost Ark still is pay to win, but like, they attrition people hard, so they made it like much less pay to win than the Korean version. But I guess that's a cultural difference.
Talk about a game where you gotta fucking grind through content just to play the fucking game.
Nah, that's fine. I made it to like level 70 or something in that game.
I kept leveling up as like, can I raid now?
Yeah, like, can I play with my friends?
Wait, I gotta do another whole continent before I can raid. Can I raid now? Oh wait, then I gotta do another one. Fuck this.
Now you can solo raid. Literally a thing in that game. Sounds interesting. Here's a better way of framing our discussion, I guess, since it might be something people are interested in. Like, the fun aspects came from the content and the people. So, what did you enjoy about Guild Wars 2? And then, like, what could they expand that into? You can shoot that. You know? Like, if they were to expand on the aspects you enjoyed, how would be a meaningful way to you? And you don't have to answer right away or at all. Because when I think about like what I enjoy, it's the build editor. So I'm like, oh, more gear, better, you know, more stat types, more pieces to play with, whatnot. Following 4 reds. Alright, well. We can come fight them. Are you following them to fight them? You following them to glitch into the keep over there? I know there's a spot you can literally fall into fire keep over there.
Remember when you could just walk into the air keep?
Yes.
And it was like that for a while.
There's a similar spot with fire that I've reported like 4 times at Green Sentry. All right, yeah, we going. Is it the 2 mesmers and the 1 willbender? Because they're actually really good. Nope. Might be able to take this. One's a firebrand though.
I'll fuck him up.
Oh, all right. They all ported. Okay.
See?
They don't want to play the video game. All right, let's take that tower. That was good scouting, guy. It's too good. Main MMO is arcade. You played it for 10 years. Used to because they shut it down the servers, so now you're like looking for something. Never playing an action MMO again. Yeah. Can't say I've had that experience, but it doesn't sound very fun. I'll be sad when all the time and, you know, money I've invested in Guild Wars 2 eventually explodes when I'm 180. Oh, maybe they had an emergency waypoint to take.
I think PvE-wise, I just want more reasons to do group content that aren't, like, just open world Zerg shit.
Makes sense. So, like, what would that look like to you? No, this is the hard question. I don't have an answer for this. Like, oh, guy. Getting this one guy. It's happening. It's not happening anymore. Ah, chill. It's too many. If only I could have built better, I would have survived that. Would have won that like 1v10, 2v10. Here's an answer for you, and I really like this answer just in general. Encourage people and the systems you have that are like already in the game for group cooperation, since that is like, you know, the guild part of Guild Wars 2. Because that's something they still haven't done, and it really like always grinds my gears, because this game is great. And I was like, you know, pointing out, you know, Wizards Vault's great. They've done all this stuff to encourage new players, and it's genuinely really good, but it's not perfect by any means. And the aspects that I still, especially as a guild leader, find lacking are like the systems that exist to encourage like player cooperation or like rewarding your guildies. Like, imagine if I could like set bounty payouts for completing guild missions or something else.
Have they added more guild missions yet?
No.
Nope. Hey guy, what's up?
Hey, I didn't realize y'all were in the Discord.
Yeah, we moved over here. I said that. I'm sorry.
I closed the stream. I can't stream and play.
Ah, you can't stream and play?
No.
Nice, Gibbs.
I have Steam downloads paused. Like this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Just Discord.
What? Why does 4 people run all the way from red spawn?
I don't know.
To take a green sentry
Message
and then
them.
leave.
Maybe they had a guild mission.
Daily? It's daily.
Yeah.
It's a daily.
It might be in the Wizard's Vault.
They just need another guard kill.
Hey Gibbs.
Capture a sentry point. Wow, it is.
Check out. There you go. We have scienced it.
I should have killed them when they were running to it.
Probably could have.
Yeah, 4 of them.
They only had 2 firebrands or something.
That's okay. They don't know how to push buttons.
Possible.
That's the hard part.
Check out the strength tactics build I have for Bladesworn and PvP right now, Gibbs. I made a strength defense build, and I'm actually happier with the strength tactics one. I can mock it up. It should be in the description, but I can mock it up if you need it. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm trying not to talk over you guys too much and, like, entertain chat. It's always a juggle.
No, that's all good.
No, blame Sea Monster. It's his fault.
Blame me.
No,
I accept responsibility.
Oh, really? You're going to finish my crafting?
For Bladesworn, no, just throw it in the trash where it belongs.
No, I meant for, like, the guild hall. He's almost done.
No, I've done that already.
You helped. Do we have SMC or do they have SMC? Sergio, I'm gonna guess that Mag has SMC. Are we fighting Mag? Are you even on our alliance? You're not in our alliance.
Are you real?
Sergio's real.
I'm not fighting Mag.
No, Sergio's fighting like Mag swag this week, and he's been posting screenshots in the Discord of like them having the entire map.
Oh yeah, dude, they really like painting the map over in Mag.
Good to have life goals.
Yeah,
Of course, it's Mag.
I guess so.
What you actually no, you didn't ask. My policy is you didn't ask for help. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Trying to get better.
About what?
I was gonna ask you about your build. And give you unsolicited advice, but I'm trying not to be one of those people.
My build has not changed.
Tactics is good.
That's cool.
Okay.
Nothing in my build has changed.
I mean, I say that. Let's go, like, have me lose a bunch to Dot. We'll see how good Tactics really is.
I'm bad.
It doesn't matter, you're a Harbinger. You have unnerfed PvE values. I'm so scared about this combustive shot shit. If they change the size to be, like, actually the size of
No, it's all they did was change the graphic for holding it. They didn't actually change the F1. That would have required effort from a developer that gets paid to do their job.
Well,
They only gave it the wrong green AoE.
I'm worried that the green AoE is going to portend a smaller combustive shot AoE.
No. It's the exact same size.
But
they just changed it for no reason.
They probably didn't deliberately change it. Oh, man.
We can agree to disagree. Where are we headed?
This war?
Here.
Probably have to swap off this build. They're all just zerging together.
We are not. We're zerging, like, alone over here together.
Nah, the greens.
Oh, yeah.
Man, before they killed me, it was like 3 of them. And only one guy, like, dismounted me and was attacking. Then the 3 behind him wouldn't do anything. And they had to wait for the other 3 behind them to come forward before they all started attacking.
Yeah, they're new. They're scared. That's how I was.
I really hope they're in here for dailies. I love killing PvE daily people.
I know you're being sarcastic.
I'm really not.
You sound so mean.
Bro, I'm hungry. I gotta eat. Yo, it's the guy! Come here.
Guy is like over there. Okay. There's 5, 6. There's many.
Nope.
We can't take that. There is many. Maybe with the OP Tower Lord, honestly. We could like buff the Tower Lord. There's a bunch in this tower. Oh, you got some.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those are the ones that killed me.
Go into the tower and buff the Tower Lord. Dot can throw the like elixir of win the game on it. I can punch the shit out of him.
It does do a lot.
I can take that trait.
It's pretty good.
Oh, do you not have the sharing elixirs trait?
That's not the default trait.
Yeah, I guess.
Ain't nobody else need those boons.
I mean, you're a PvP player. You by default you don't have friends. Makes sense.
Pretty much. Are they up there?
They're on the back, like around the back.
They're coming up.
Oh,
They're coming up.
Yes, they are.
I was thinking that too, Ocean Bat. It might have something to do with like them just copying the code for the Warrior Spear Burst. Like they changed something on spears, so like they copied that from what's it called? Longbow. So that's like how it got done.
Are you fucking around down there?
Killing his Firebrand unsuccessfully. There's a lot in here, to be fair.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I felt the gravity.
Oh, ground is the hardest 1v1.
I deserve it.
Sorry,
Oh gosh, there's so many of them. I might have to just throw on Spellbreaker.
Good.
Just for it.
Actual question, have you tried Height and Focus on Spellbreaker?
Why would I?
It's really fun. And really good.
Why would I?
Because you don't need the adrenaline, because you just have like permanent adrenaline.
I just want the swiftness.
Well, they make...
For Relic of Speed.
I mean, they make agility sigils for that. Agility sigil's also good on Spellbreaker.
I'm gonna continue not running it.
Okay. If they're only changing Warrior Spear now, actually, though, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, shit, we need to do something with that thing everybody complained about. Yeah, let's change, like, 2 things. Oh, man.
Dagger. Play
Ooh,
dagger.
This is Ares. Hey, dude, what's up? Oh, my God, I can't see. Remember to hydrate, chat, but not, like, too much. Ares has gone through like a metamorphosis of classes.
Excellent. As long as he's having fun.
Finding his vibe. I need to make a World vs. World channel, honestly. A little surprised I haven't done that. Yeah, chat channel.
I assumed you just had one.
It was just there all along.
That was the first. Oh god. They are all targeting me. Oh my god. Yup. Ah, the rest of the Zerg. Good luck.
Almost had him.
Yeah, you did. You had a couple of guys really low. Sorry, one day I'll get my shit together and make like small group roaming builds. Icebone sent me a couple of the starting ones, but they're both Ellies and I'm sad.
That's the only kind of world I ever enjoyed was like
Dying.
5, 10 people.
I never got into Zerging, but there's some good builds for it. Mostly because they've like really been fucking with target cap. That was my main complaint of the Warrior Spear, that I thought was really funny, and that was the one where I was like, this kind of seems like someone designed by somebody who either doesn't play it or actually hates Warrior, where the auto attack would split into more targets the closer you were to your target. So if you clashed with an enemy Zerg with all the projectile reflex, you would just be cleaving your entire party. And it's the only thing that does that in the game. Like, literally nothing else hits 5 people on the auto attack. So it's like, did you do this deliberately or what? Like, I legitimately can't tell. But, you know, what's it called? Hanlong's Razor. Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to an intern doing in 8 seconds.
Where are the greens?
You still looking for him? You on a mission?
Yeah. Yeah. They'll split from their Zerg eventually.
Now that they added the 2 amulets, though, I've been actually really enjoying the season in PvP. It makes me wonder what would happen to World vs. World if they just took concentration and expertise out of the game.
Nothing significant?
I think it'd be so much more careful. You don't just have permanent, like, everything all the time, always. You have to, like, look at the other person's boons and be like, oh, I can CC them now.
They'd have to update the boon and condition UI. And that's never going to happen.
That would be lovely. Actually, like, different colors for different ones. They can all be blue except for stability, which will be red. It'll be great.
Nah. Nah.
Just to screw with colorblind people. Although I think that's green and red. Less Willbender.
Yeah, I think so.
Sergio, why don't you just join them and play Willbender? We have like at least 3 people in our chat probably right now that have like good Willbender builds. Are you linking one of Paper Roll's videos, Slim? I can check that out later. I'll just assume that it's not like viral or porn or both. Although really it's fine if it is.
Rule 34, paper roll.
Probably. Probably don't want to do that. What is this? What are you linking me? People with your links that I thought I had turned off, but it's Twitch, so anything goes. That was an enemy. What is going on?
I wish.
If only.
Power Melee Untamed. Oh, it's okay. It's a montage. People like the montages. I feel like that's grossly misrepresentative of what a class or a build can do, but I don't know.
But they're hype.
Yeah, they are hype. That's true. I always wanted to make music videos. I have a very defined idea for a Bladesworn music video when it gets fixed. And I'm going to say when just to irritate Guy.
What?
If and when.
I'm getting
Gotta
attacked by many reds.
Oh, you are. Like, far. Switch. I come back for you. They stopped dying to the spider.
I'll just wait.
Trying to think what'll be better. Prefer playing Core Guardian? Core Guardian's still really good. You said you like support. That makes sense. Are you sure you're not my friend Juice, Slim Chunky? It's something he would say.
Is he playing Ranger?
Yes, actually.
It's Juice.
Yeah, I know, right? Juice can't play video games anymore.
Understandable.
He doesn't have time. He logged in and asked me what a relic was.
Nothing important. I will catch up. One of these days.
We'll catch down. We'll come to you.
Mustard.
Nah, I'll run up there.
Nah. Oh wait, we own this keep. Maybe yeah. Dot, your target, man. Your job is to target something. Thanks.
Yeah, they're coming.
I feel attacked.
As soon as I get over there, that target's dead, whoever it is.
I was thinking, so something that I've wanted on Warrior Forever is just like some ability to put yourself in combat so you don't instantly start losing adrenaline. And I was trying to think of the healthiest way to do that. And I was like, maybe a sigil? Oh, this guy's friendlies.
This poor guy.
Well, our
He's just escorting. He's just trying to escort the Doliac.
I'm not.
That's unfortunate.
I'm not. Well, the Dolyak's invulnerable. I think the Dolyak's going to be fine. Tragically, he's not invulnerable.
Or they could just make the adrenaline not fall off a cliff the second you step out of combat.
Yeah, but they're never going to do that. So I was thinking, like, what they could do.
They're never going to do anything else either.
Yeah.
So that'd be the easiest solution, because that's just one number tweak.
Like, wait, you know, 4
Yeah, 'cause
seconds or whatever
after-
it is instead of 2.
Make it like 10 or 15 seconds before it starts decaying.
Be lovely. You'd have to, I mean, like, more when you're out of combat and go into. But I guess they could just measure whenever you hit max adrenaline or something, or if
Anytime
you use...
anytime you gain adrenaline, it resets the 15 seconds.
Yeah, I like that. You should work for ANET.
I'd probably get fired
For suggesting warrior things.
for suggesting things that are healthy for the game.
Oh, you...
I'd probably be telling them to finish World v World
They're
every
working on
day.
it.
No, they're not.
We have, like, rewards now.
Dude, we've always had rewards.
And we have, like,
rewards are not gameplay.
A scoring
They're
system
not a
that
new map.
everybody's mad about.
Because it means nothing.
Oh, it
The
means
scoring
something.
in this mode means nothing.
It'll be
Winning World v World means nothing.
I mean,
painting the map does nothing.
It will be interesting to see if they do anything about the Mag Guild before the tournament thing that they promised.
I mean, just let them run around in the dead game mode. It's fine.
Well, they're gonna win the tournament for sure, but it'll be interesting to see if ANET acknowledges like anything to challenge them, because they've already said that Mag is a problem.
A tournament?
Yeah, they said they're bringing back like the World vs. World tournament.
Dude,
thing
literally
later.
anything to not make actual content, huh? Hey, how about a new World v World map? Would you like more rewards? That always distracts them. They fucking love it when we change rewards instead of adding maps or content. Let's just give them more fucking rewards.
I mean, I agree with you, but they also already have a map that they could just make relevant.
Every time. Yeah, I know. It's so easy.
They don't even need to adjust it for cats. They could just make it the map without cats. Ooh, green people.
Again, I just get fired.
I think you'd do fine.
Look at them all.
They're running away from
Look
me.
at them all, though.
Running at Dot, though.
Oh, hey, core warrior with longbow?
Yeah, I saw that. Nice,
Yeah,
Ares.
sure, let's kill them.
Got him low. Dot, you target me again.
I never untargeted you.
Sick. Ah, my heal skill.
Gosh.
Run! There's a few of them. BBG queued. I would like to take... No, it is. Damn. Trying to think of where there's a map we might get better, like, small v small group fights.
Nowhere.
Nowhere?
Now that you can play with guilds, like, I have not found it. Unless you're going to the duel areas, where you don't kill anybody anyway. Like, there's hardly small fights anywhere. Like, you can go hours without seeing just another dude or, like, a 1 or 2 group.
Right here.
I believe. But I'm telling you. that stuff's gone.
Dang.
Oh, wait, did you get cute?
No, I was reading what Chunky wrote. Calling you out.
I mean, he can. All the servers are the server that I'm personally playing
No,
on.
about the rewards thing. He says, like, coming from a garbage MMO, this game looks like heaven. With how much attention it gets for stuff.
So
I mean, like,
rotting carcass compared to a stagnant one.
Like, well, I'm getting a bunch of stuff from like the reward track or looting shit, but it's all just like trash.
Yeah.
It's just different forms of trash.
Hey, Gremini, what's up? But again, this comes down to like
That's good, bro.
what you want as rewards, right?
Gameplay.
I don't want this Skywatch
Gameplay yourself.
Archipelago strongbox.
Well, that's used for
Yes,
crafting
you do.
legendaries.
Yes, you do. You
Some
love
people
that
do.
strong box.
It has like a spirit shard, or it has spirit shard and some one rare.
Yep. Maybe you should change your reward track.
Some static charges, wherever the fuck
Oh
those
my
are.
Yeah, it's for the new.
You know what they should
legendary
do?
Make a new map.
They should release a roadmap where it's like 5 new PvP maps and then 1 new World v World Borderland. Then whenever the deadline comes, delay it by another couple months. But when that one actually comes, they release new like outfits in the gem store titled the PvP maps.
That sounds like some. What's it
And
called?
they never actually make new ones. They just made outfits.
What's it called? That sounds like some Apex Legends shit. Or like how
True.
Juicy Juice used to spell their like juice thing exactly the same. That's how they got away with it. Like saying 100% juice.
Ah. That's funny.
$30 stat change on gear. Yeah, I mean, that's a
Yeah.
thing, Slim Chunky. That's why I do think Guild Wars 2, like, for all its faults, and why, you know, I agree with Guy. I really do. I'd love new maps. I'd love new, like, actuals. Let me put it this way. More frequent balance patches, even though I think most of the game wouldn't care about that. But I do also acknowledge this game gives you a ton of stuff for free, and I do maintain that it is the best MMO to drop in and out of because it doesn't hate you. However, it has a really hard time pleasing all of the different facets of its audience. So again, double-edged sword.
I'll refute with that means they don't release content that frequently.
Depends on your definition of content.
For World v World and PvP, there are no new maps.
What if content was farming the new thing that was in the gem store? Which is a really shitty argument.
That is the content.
Yeah, so some people it is.
Was the last raid Adashim?
I'm not
sure. Was that
sure
the last one?
Raid.
Yes.
Are we getting bloodlust?
So I remember
we're
seeing.
Like here.
I'm gonna go over here.
I mean, the last strike mission, the Temple of Fae, but I know that's not the word you use. Here's something else that kind of came up in our Discord when I posted that thing about the raids, is like, what people liked about the raids were the encounters. Everyone hated the trash, so they made strike missions, and granted, the first few strike missions were really not like raid caliber, even if you look at Bone Skinner, like it's hard, but it's hard because, or at least it was because of artificial reasons, because it like wasn't finished. But they're essentially fights without the trash. So do people want the trash? Like, what's better about a raid? Just that there's like 2 or 3 of them, than a challenge mode strike mission, you know, or just that it's called a raid.
I'm trying not to say it's just called a raid, but also
it's just a boss rush without the running, except for that one where you have to run.
Because like people, it's not because of the trash. Like that would be my stupid devil's advocate argument.
What do you mean by trash? Like the trash items in the game?
No,
or
like the trash mobs in between, you know, like the Spirit Run or whatever else. I guess you get an LI now for completing it, but you didn't used to.
I don't know, it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't raid.
People would actively like buy openers to skip that shit. Hey Gremny,
Then
what's
I
up?
don't like it.
I don't know, I like my new shiny rewards, but I'm also an idiot.
No, it'll be my probably one of many hot takes. I think revamping the reward system, revamping the reward system in this game sedates the players because they think it's new content. But at the end of the day, you're doing the same tasks for different junk items in your inventory. It might be more junk.
for real.
It might be different junk, but you're still doing the same task as before. And it just, like all these rush events, like nothing is being added to the mode. You're still doing the same stuff.
No, the rush events are 100% to get people back into different maps and to rotate them, but I think that's better than objectively nothing, which is what we got for years.
It is nothing.
No,
to me,
I think it's better. Yes, but again, this is like, what do you want versus what do you even enjoy? Because I still think the content with friends thing, even what we're doing right now, is kind of a cop-out because it just means you enjoy hanging out with your friends. And what I would like is more systems to facilitate hanging out with friends or guild events or whatever else.
That would be cool. Being able to look up guilds that you would want to join via filter instead of throwing it into LFG that everybody hates instead of making a system for it.
Revamping the LFG system would be nice.
Or creating an LFG. So it can get rid of the placeholder that's there.
Yeah, but I try to think of like, you know, just shouting into the void isn't like productive, so I always try to think of like solutions.
I don't think anything. Like,
you remember when they revamped the LFG and it was small and now it's full of garbage again?
Yep.
They just need more collapsible menus, that'll solve it.
It'd be better to fucking look at.
Oh god, is there... We need a map where only 5 people can go on it.
Yeah, small scale like PvP maps would be fun.
That's why
It's
I
like
keep
little-
wanting 2v2s and 3v3s.
I feel like they have that. It's called PvP.
Yeah, but I don't like the. I don't care. I don't care about the points and the rotating and shit. I just want to fight the dude.
A lot of people don't. That's a good point.
Shit, even in like the 2v2 and 3v3 seasons of PvP, it kind of gets like old getting insta ported on and then just deleted.
Yeah, but Dot likes those.
That's fine.
Exactly. And different people like different things.
I don't know why we keep coming back to that.
Ah.
I don't know why that's a default.
I think if
fallback.
you can one-shot people, that's the problem.
Oh, well, welcome to Guild Wars 2 in 2024.
Yeah, the balance in the game is fucked.
Ah, it's fine. You're a necromancer. Heaven's Archer has more world versus world
Hey,
points, and
Archer.
that offends me.
Why?
You ever heard of Slade?
Blade's not real.
he's
I made him up.
a he's a mythical beast.
Kinda is. He somehow still has more hours in this game than me. Probably because I spend most of my time in the build editor.
Oh, is there someone there?
Where? Where are you? You're in, like, space.
I'm right behind you.
In space.
I was killing a soul beast. I was capping that bloodlust node, and he just ran away the entire time.
Proud of you.
He's dead, so I mean, that's something, I guess. Who's here? Oh, a couple. Yo,
Sick. Small group fight that they don't want to do. They have decided.
they have camp.
This one's also a Deadeye, so unless we lock it down like now, not happening. Yep.
I'll stay next to his return. Keep going. If he pushes it.
Nah, he's on his cat already.
An even fight. Run away.
I mean, yeah,
Run
welcome
away.
to, that's always been world versus world, though.
It's just this game mode attracts these players.
Maybe. You don't make fun of me.
100% does.
Got him.
Have you ever
We got
have
him.
you ever played PlanetSide 2?
You do I look
Forever
like
ago.
I own other games? Do I look like I have money?
Has anyone in here played PlanetSide 2, another dead game?
A little bit forever ago.
Ouch.
Yeah, right. It's still around, but just like this reminds me of PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2 was the shit. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I really like the gunplay in PlanetSide 2. I read sniping people from miles away. Yeah, true. But it's also a game where you can just get a bunch of really bad players together and just out-pop tiny groups of people, like World v World, and in no other game would anything like that be allowed.
But that's like what people enjoy about world versus world.
Yeah, I know.
You're describing world versus world. There's a PvP game mode if you don't enjoy
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just this mode reminds me of PlanetSide
Okay,
2. because
I
it's
thought you
the
meant
same
like the
thing.
whole game.
No, I'm just saying, like, they're the same. Yeah, sniping people from outside the render distance is pretty cheesy, but it's also pretty funny. My stealth scout weapon build is beautiful. What'd you run on it?
And is trying to play the video game guy. Don't overload his RAM.
We're both playing a video game.
Yeah, but I'm using a controller.
That's your fault.
I can like talk
Don't be
and
disabled.
play.
If only you had 3 feet to play with.
Yep.
Yes.
Fucking got him.
I can't refute
Didn't expect that.
Also, I have an answer for you. I know what Gunsaber 2 does.
Nothing.
Yes, but it
Yeah,
also
not
hits
true.
multiple times. So if you have Forceful Greatsword, it stacks like one more might stack than auto attacking.
Wow.
GG, dude.
Ow.
Wow. I have to look at the specific camping in Tower of Mines as well. I mean, as long as it's not the forever cloak.
AC Monster, what's up? You're welcome to jump in too. I messaged you earlier. Anybody is.
You know the one I'm talking about? Where you give up your primary weapon to cloak forever if you're not moving. like the little rats that use it. Yeah, I've run.
We're gonna have like
Yeah,
an
I
actual
bought it.
group now.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're almost there.
Hey!
Pistol sniper.
I realized what you said. Guild Wars 2 is not a dead game. Maybe,
What?
maybe right now. I think it's doing really well. I don't know, man. I can always judge whether or not people are actually playing the game by whether or not I'm getting recruits, and people seem hype on the expansion. It's just not for a lot
I
of
guess
the vets.
whenever I say dead game, I don't mean like nobody is playing it and the servers are shut down and there's no pop. No, not like that. It's kind of like there's no hope for anything that you want. Like, you want those extra guild functions? No. You want an LFG? No. You want more dungeons? No.
Okay.
You want the last World v World Borderland? No. Extra PvP modes and maps? Maybe.
Maybe.
Guaranteed more slutty gym store skins, because that's what the average
Why
consumer
do people
of
get
this
mad
game
about?
buys.
Yeah, but why do you get mad about that? Like, I don't get
Because
the hate
they'll
for that.
because they'll make that instead of content that I want.
The people in charge of gem store skins are going to be making gem store skins anyway, regardless of what they are. That's
True.
how the game is funded. That's how this game maintains its "we don't hate you" model. And like Monster said, like, the PvP maps have been more active in a
He
while.
ported. He got us.
Come back and build this catapult so we can get their tower.
We're chasing the one guy,
All right.
and he made a portal.
He back.
Yeah.
He is back.
Is he back?
He's right. I targeted him.
What is he? Mirage, dude. We're
Mesmer?
never gonna fucking. Although Mesmer doesn't really have stealth anymore. Oh, I thought I stopped him. It's unblockable, home slice. Have all the
Right.
shield skills you want.
I love shield skills.
Yeah, it's always a matter of perspective, though. Like, guys' opinions, just because they differ from mine, Chunky, are not invalid. Anybody who plays this game, like, and he's not saying that, don't, without you having to read chat, like,
Yeah, no.
everyone's, it's helpful to get different perspectives, especially from vets, as well as people coming back, people returning. Like, Guy doesn't hate this game. But at the same time, he's not wrong about, like, the content that he would like that is funded by things that he doesn't give a shit about. No, your point is very valid, and people will confuse it. Where, like, there's so much, like, just shouting at each other on the internet now, we haven't learned how to, like, talk to each other. So, I don't know, maybe people in the comments won't dox me as hard, because then I get, like, yelled at. You're being too hard on ANET, you're being too easy on ANET. Like, dude, I just work here.
Just yell at me.
Yeah.
Accept it.
I saw you having
Yell
a couple conversations
at
with a couple
some guy.
people. That was pretty good.
What?
Someone, you posted like
Say
a...
it like that.
What?
It sounds like you're stalking. What's going on?
I read my
But-
comments. No, you wrote a thing about, like, on the news post I did for World vs. World, and you were, like, explaining how there wasn't... Basically the same thing, how there wasn't any new maps or anything, and someone responded to that.
Oh,
And you were
nothing
just
against
like...
that commenter. I absolutely hate it when people's like, "Oh, do you need a hug?" What happened? Like that deflection.
I mean, your
because
tone
it's
was
always-
really negative.
It was,
But I also know you, so...
it was monotone when I was writing it out.
Yeah. Yeah, Sea Monster has another point where it's like, this game, most of their content doesn't come from PvP, so tragically that's not where the development goes. Like, you know, people buy gem store skins. If they had some way of, I don't know, predatorily or not monetizing PvP, there would be more development there. I'm just astonished we got anything. I love the new amulets.
Ooh, good breaks.
Oh yeah, man, I've got Fear Me.
He can't be contained.
It's good with permanent alacrity. Well, at least it's not bad. The problem is that everything has infinity dodges now, so if you use it and you're trying to interrupt something and they just happen to be in the middle of one of their dodge animations, you get to eat shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they haven't put the like immune to blind on Fear Me, It's like, that doesn't make any sense. You shouting "fear me," but your voice misses because your eyes can't see. Very strange.
It blows my mind, since I know your answer is going to be it's never going to happen, but like, you know that.
How do you know?
Okay, let me write down on this sticky note what I think your answer is going to be. First,
and we'll see if it's correct at the end.
Find a sticky note. You know the skill Sight Beyond Sight on Spellbreaker? Of course you don't, because no one uses it. It's the perfect Bladesworn skill. It has ammunition, makes your next attack crit, and makes it ignore blind. And reveals in an area around you. It's literally perfect. I got it. I don't got it. I had 10 stacks of stability and used...
And they got corrupted.
They did. I need to take, what's it called, balance stance instead of Billiac Signet, apparently.
Where'd they all come from is the real question.
You got a 40-second... It's always really long or really short queues that you need to be aware of, Chunky.
Not that guy. Yeah. Dude, he tried to back away. It just didn't work. He didn't expect anybody to jump out of the tower, and when we did...
Poor guy. He's learning.
We gave him a heart attack, man.
We believe that trait is called Pulmonary Impact. It's on Deadeye.
Whoa! They waited!
Damn.
I tried.
I wish I wasn't bad at the game, but I'm bad at the game.
That's fine. It's okay to be bad at a game.
I know. That's why I play Bladesworn. You know what would actually be interesting? A slightly smaller world versus world map.
We've come full circle.
No, but for real.
Didn't they have that? Wasn't that Stronghold?
Not
no.
Not PvP. Because Sea Monster actually had some really good...
All
like, go check
together.
that. That'd be interesting. No one would ever be able to play, but that'd be interesting. They stuck all the maps together. One persistent thing.
No, just connect them all with an ocean, man. Make each one of these an island.
No, I mean, like, good luck having a computer that could run it.
I mean...
Render
It
distance.
would be okay. It's not like you're gonna render the entire world. Just proximity.
I'm not hosting the game.
Yeah.
I'd
be okay. I'd be alright.
Alright, let's get Edmonton in here.
Yeah,
You can harass him about that.
Hey.
Edmonton's actually been very helpful. I wanted to shout him out for helping me troubleshoot my internet shit, but I literally could not figure out how to be not a condescending asshole in Discord the other day, which is a me problem, not a him problem. I wanted to be like, Edmonton genuinely used real English to help me troubleshoot this tech problem without just asking me questions and linking me article the other day. It was very helpful. And then I wrote all of that and I was like, wait, I sound like a dick sack.
That's okay.
They're having fun, Sergio. They're playing the game. It's the same reason we're playing. For fun. Video games are for fun. Theoretically. At least that's what I hear.
Yes, video games are for fun.
I throw down another arrow cart. A hero cart?
Becoming... Oh, yes. Arrow cart them again.
Have some.
They won't see it.
Might. Like up here. I don't know. The way I look at it, game's 10 years old, 11 years old, 14 years old, whatever the fuck, and they're doing a decent job of attracting and keeping the people who do want to play the video game or check it out. The sales are helping that a lot. Yes, there are things that obviously could be better. Lord, their balance could be better.
The beginning of PvE could be better
yes,
too. So you don't start with 0 traits, 1 skill, and the slowest combat
and
ever.
The story really needs an abbreviated version.
No, don't change the story. They'll make it to where you can't skip it.
You know what I mean.
They've regressed.
They mean...
Don't touch it.
I really liked also the thing, like the cutscenes where your commander was like talking. You know?
What, just like the other guy and the
yeah,
old
like
the OG?
The like one-on-one, like the commander's talking to a dude. like in the
Yeah,
core
the
story.
best one.
I really enjoyed those.
Yeah, the best one.
How did they
Yeah,
not?
they were good. Yeah. Watching them all the first time was fine. I enjoyed them. Then the second and third and the fourth times, it was great to skip them.
No, that's actually a complaint that comes up with people who I get jumping back into the game, where it's like, you brought up quit points the last time we talked about and eliminating those.
Dang it. So many of them.
And not just eliminating quit points, but just like the 0 to 80 or like the free-to-play experience kind of sucks balls. At least comparatively to what the rest of the game is. Oh, goodbye person who took that.
Oh, that was me.
Have fun.
They made it worse.
Did they?
There's more quit moments than there were before.
What? How did they make it worse? Just because of the game? Like it changing?
No, like you can't access like mail or map chat because you know the gold sellers, but they don't tell new players why. So they have no like say you pick this game up with a mate, whatever, and you both pick different crafting professions. It's like, oh, where's the trade system? Surprise, there isn't one. Okay, so just mail it to each other. Surprise, you can't. So like I made all this extra armor and food and I can do nothing with it. Awesome.
Okay. I agree with you. Counterpoint. Did they not make it better for the other people by eliminating the gold sellers? Which is something people had complained about.
I don't know why gold sellers are everywhere.
Well, it's like, because, you know, people need jobs. I don't know, dude.
I equate guild advertisers to gold sellers.
Thanks.
I hate seeing them.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude, I just hate seeing the messages. Once you've seen like the 100th PVX guild, super friendly, 18 plus, very active Discord, then you join and it's a dead as hell Discord and they're not active on anything but PvE. It's like, I'm just tired of seeing this message.
Hey, first off,
Make the message go away.
our message is great. Second off, I don't advertise in active Discord.
There you go. That's the way.
I just want people who want to hang out and do stuff.
That's the way.
I don't know,
I
man.
just wish they'd add like an application, so like if you want to join a guild, you can look for guilds that you'd want to join instead of waiting for whatever.
You mean like
Joe
in the
Schmo
game?
and map that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing that really got us for, especially when the game is active. I'm probably going to go back to that, where we had an application. We also had the luxury of having a website for a really long time. We still do. And yeah, exactly what Dot messaged me, board games, question mark. I actually took that out because we stopped doing board games finally. But like, and literally everyone who would ask me about board games never ever joined the guild. I had 20 people ask me literally that, and no one ever joined. But
Yeah, they want the board games.
it's a meme for a long time.
We know what we're about.
But like, we enjoyed this really good luxury, and I always wondered if I was gonna make a website, because I am a front-end web designer, if I could make something like hardstuck.com, but just for like the Facebook for guilds. But then it occurred to me, like, I could do that, but the amount of maintenance to make sure it wasn't just actually people posting awful things all the time would be insane. Like, the reason Hardstuck works is because he has a community of people submitting stuff, or they do. The reason efficiency works is because it's a tool made by a guy that he can change and is really useful.
Oh, can I get another invite? I just forgot to leave the squad and I just did.
I have to like,
I'm right in front of you.
yeah, I had to reach over to my mouse.
Oh yeah. Sounds inconvenient.
Life's hard, man.
Yeah, it's tough, buddy.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything with this boon ball.
Oh,
No.
I know, I'll use Dragon Trigger.
Use Dragon Trigger, man. It'll work this time.
I mean, it will actually hit somebody. It won't do any
kinda-
damage.
It was cool playing with Necro Sword and having a fixed DT2 projectile.
Yeah, having actual projectiles.
It was pretty cool.
Captain Crapface asked me about that today, where he was like, it was something related to like do unblockable projectiles strip Aegis when you have Shield Master or something. And he was like, wait, I could just go on, and he used Reach as an example, and I was like, well, Reach isn't really a projectile. But I think they just go through Aegis even if you have it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, we can make our own little squad, like Blackjack and Hookers. Sick.
Hell yeah.
Sweet, now I'm getting like another 1 pip or whatever.
Congratulations.
So, one of my favorite systems in this game, back to basically defending Guild Wars 2, is, you know when you res somebody, you get experience?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things in this game. Because,
Dying?
well, helping other people who have died.
I know what you're talking about.
And getting a ultimately usually meaningless, but ancillary, like, pat on the head for it. And there are some things that they've added like that, and I just, like, sort of you get, like, more pips for having an open tag versus having a private tag. And that's not, like, exactly the same thing, and there are problems with that, but I kind of like stuff like that. And I wish they'd do more of that, where it's just like, you know, again, inter-person, inter-guild positive interaction encouraging, and I think they could do a lot with it. I always just, like, wonder how would be the healthiest way.
Who knows?
Also, I want to shout out the one really good change from the last patch. The emergency waypoint thing is unironically really good.
They do?
When you pull an emergency waypoint, it spawns 3 instead of 1.
So now you have to, like...
Yeah. You can pick one.
Okay, so you're not just bombed?
Well,
Yeah, the thing that they've had feedback for a decade, they fixed it.
yes, the one thing. This game has no problems anymore.
The one thing.
Yep.
They have
True.
done it. I am cured.
It's good. I used Fear Me, but this guy had, like, a bunch of stability.
Damn, countered.
dare.
Get fucked.
You know what? Fuck this.
You're
Let's go
done?
take their
Yeah.
fucking keep. Where is it? Oh, they have no keeps.
There's
Damn it.
Yeah, there's no fight over there, though.
Oh.
Here, they might have, like, some stragglers or whatever that we could kill.
When
Like, everywhere else.
we came to this map, they didn't have Sheridan. Or we didn't have Sheridan. They did. Oh, shit. Also, I realized I don't know the names of, like, anything in World vs. World. Someone was like, help Quentin Lake. And I was like, where is that? I'm sorry I'm an idiot. I played this game for, like, 10 years and I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like, mandatory interaction is obviously a no-go for me and everybody else who's an antisocial introvert on the internet. But just encouraging, like, you know, playing alone together, I think is kind of okay, Tim. Kind of like you said.
Bro,
The
this guy
easiest
has,
way?
like, 2, like, fucking fish swimming around him. What's that?
Yeah, it's from Into Dragons. What was that, a gem store item?
Or
Or it was the Black
okay,
Lion
chat.
chest item.
Chat. Ah, fuck, you got it. I was gonna say
cool.
that was gonna be our trivia question.
Got him. You're welcome, chat.
We
Put
do
it in
need to-
anyway.
Well, we need to do an RNG giveaway because I was going to do one on Monday and then my internet cut out because Spectrum's a bag of dicks. So,
Yeah, mine put out yesterday too. Nice.
exclamation point GW2 in chat to enter, and we'll roll for 25 gold. Do that in like 15 minutes for everyone hanging out here. Again, you got to be followed
Roll
on
for initiative.
Twitch. You just have to exist on YouTube.
I
Aries,
bubbled. I did my job.
If you want, Aries, I know your internet sucks. I'll enter for you. There we go. Dang, Sea Monster's in it to win it. Oh, I need to mail you money. Hang on, where are you? We can go to a not queued map. We have people who are like trying to get in and shit.
What's up? What's available?
What are Mystic Coins worth is a better question.
5,000 gold?
I think it's that much.
Dang.
Could be wrong.
2 gold?
Guild Wars 3 in Guild? Heck yeah.
Couple silver.
Dop brought up an interesting point. Like the kind of feeling like he needs to do everything thing is one of the reasons he hasn't seriously sort of considered coming back to this game with any kind of regularity. But he would jump into something like Guild Wars 3 because it would be a clean slate, right? I don't want to put just like words in your mouth.
That'd be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Would it?
Yeah.
It's the same devs.
Yeah, I know.
But you just spent all of this time complaining about the devs. What?
Dude, it's a clean slate. Any
Alright.
new players are going to be on the same, well, not on a technical level, same footing, but on like a level of knowledge.
I do
like,
love the
level
period of
as everyone else. So like that'd be fine, and then you don't have to worry about buying a bunch of expansions and stuff to be caught up with all the Like that's one reason I don't like Destiny 2 is because I don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars for all the expansions.
that makes
It'd
sense.
be nice. It'd be nice to have a Guild Wars 3 just so it'd be easier for new players to come in.
Lower
and I'd have new things to play.
You play like Worldbender.
If they make Guild Wars 3, it needs to be on consoles.
Yeah! This
Hey,
almost
see?
was. It's turning into a party. Completely not planned.
Totally planned.
I was gonna go over like builds and stuff, and then Dot was like, "Hey, when's World versus World?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I have to like play the game now."
I mean, not really.
Why am I lagging?
I don't know.
Actual question. Oh, because this player's popped out.
Have you tried just not lagging?
Yeah, I have. It doesn't work.
Skill
You're
issue.
not very good at it. Yeah, skill issue.
Pretty much.
Maybe one day.
I'm gonna like click this button, and I'm gonna like click this button, and then
Yeah, Sea
Click
Monster,
that
that build is it just feels like cheating.
are you playing Necro?
I mean, I was, but like,
But that's cheating.
it's just really, really good.
Good cheating.
Yeah.
I didn't say send Dot your build. He plays Necro theoretically. Need to mail my guild scribe some funds.
Can I play the build and be bad and still be good?
Yes.
It is like, it's not crutch level, it's the whole wheelchair.
You know what I need to do? I need to get lich form going again.
Oh, then you should play NG.
Point at him. No, I need to point at him. It's all about pointing at him, man.
Which form is a crutch, Dot?
No, that's a straight fact.
Alright.
Yeah, but you look really cool.
Been paid. Willbender is better warrior, that's bold.
It's true, yeah.
I think everything's
I didn't
better
say it
warrior,
was
right?
Yeah, straight
Yes.
up.
Yes. No, honestly, Mesmer is not. Like, at least I can say
The
for
shit
certain.
warrior.
Not really by itself. I would say Warrior can actually win the Mesmer matchup if you get through all their bullshit. Most of them...
It's a bold claim.
Yeah, and like World vs. World is a lot harder because of the double vigor energy sigil thing. Especially versus Mirages. But in PvP, you can win that matchup.
I don't know.
Can.
Those shatters and then continuum split shatters is
Yeah, and then
pretty
you like
fun.
don't die to that, and then they run away.
And then you
And you've done your job because you have the point, and it's really boring, but you won.
Yes. I too will drink that Kool-Aid.
Look, man, I didn't design the game
I
mode.
too will drink that Kool-Aid.
I wish that game mode was just better to spectate.
Which one?
Which one? Arcade 2 is like pretty good. Like whatever it's called, not Stronghold. What's it called? Conquest. There we go. Good job, Brain. I'm tired.
That's okay.
Yo, exclamation point GW2 in chat. People in
Bro.
here are included. You can enter.
That's
Alright,
what I'm
throw me
saying.
up.
Just have like just one room. Just
One
fight
room.
the other dudes until someone wins.
Yeah, it's Armistice Bastion.
Let's put Snowball Mayhem in there.
That's
Snowball
PvP they
Mayhem
made.
and Reaper's Rumble was in the PvP rotation. One, it'd be easier to watch, and two, I'd be playing it all the time. All the skills are telegraphed.
Eggbrawl is the best game mode this game ever had.
It so is though. It's so much fun to play. I wish it was more than just Christmas. Like, if I don't log on to this game for a year, expect me to be here for Christmas just to kill you in Snowball Mayhem. I've seen like 10 good players in Snowball Mayhem Max just because I guess the servers don't pair me with anyone else.
Yeah, I love that game mode. I'm in there constantly. That and the Dragon Arena, the Quake.
Dragon.
game. So good.
Dragon Ball? Yeah, I mean, you can roll Dragon Ball pretty hard.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. I go hard in Dragon Ball. I
don't
won before. It's so
see-
easy.
I don't see as many people. Like, Dragon Ball has a lot of people that bitch about it because they get rolled all day. And, like, it kind of gets annoying hearing them whine. But, like, Snowball Mayhem doesn't have as many people crying about it.
Yeah, I think it's also. I feel like Stone Mayhem's more similar to other popular games, so it's more intuitive for people.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
just
not a lot of overlap with Quake players.
I have to redo my thumbnail for this video.
Snowball Mayhem coming to PvP. Red Arrow.
Thanks, Vile. Appreciate it.
Hey, I won't make the art, but I'll give you the idea.
What if I don't make the art? I just credit when I use people's art. Most of it's AI. Getting really
I figured.
scarily good. Well, it's really good for what I do for just like streams and stuff. I try to make it more unique and put effort into the actual video ones. If I just need like an anime chick, very, very useful.
I mean, it works.
Careful, guy. You almost said something positive about Guild Wars 2.
I do have positive things to say about Guild Wars 2, but
That's
saying
true.
the positive thing does nothing.
You're usually positive. I'm usually the one bitching about Bladesworn.
You bring it out in me.
I try. Good to have life goals. Where'd you guys go? We're taking this tower that I think is ours. This is ours.
Dog, we're taking a keep.
That's good.
Yeah, it's keep time.
We're painting a larger portion of the map our color.
Are you sure it's a larger portion? Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Fuck.
Feels like it.
I really wish the keeps would give you like mobile siege equipment and towers would give you the waypoints.
I really wish keeps were underwater.
Sure,
Yep.
yeah, have underwater components of the keeps too. That'd be great. But I just want some kind of logistical value for taking a keep,
Wrong
aside
builders.
from my waypoint in 3 hours when it's tier 3.
Try jumping.
I wonder I'm not doing damage. If you jump more, you do more damage. And if you don't believe me, look at any Vindicator.
That's something that I was asking chat. Like, SeaMonster probably has a better answer than I do for this. If jump dodging is just better in PvP, why is it not a macro that's available in the freaking menu? Like toggle on jump dodge.
Skill issue.
Skill issue, yeah.
But like not.
It is, though.
But like I could set that macro. I
It's true,
literally
but
play
if,
with a controller.
If you have the skill.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
if you have the macro skill.
I have
Yeah,
the
you
skill to
can.
go to the
If you
internet and
don't,
download a macro program so I can use the one legal macro in this game. I
I
just
don't even know why you
understand
do
it.
that for
Well-
that. Do it for leaps. Like, jump leap tech actually makes all the leaps land because they can't be
They
bothered
don't.
to do it while you're on the ground.
Because they don't go over rocks.
No, they just whiff all the time.
You thought about playing a Guardian?
Yeah, the what is it, leap of faith?
Yeah.
That it's not a leap, it's a mobile grenade.
Yeah, man.
I wish they'd just make all the leaps like a grenade so they'd hit.
They can't do that. Warrior's in the game and it needs to suck for no reason.
Why do you keep doing that to yourself?
I don't know, you
If you
bring it out
want
in me.
to know what Warrior's true potential is, go play Titan and Destiny.
Yeah, I was like,
2.
go watch Dragon Ball Z.
Go play Titan and Destiny.
I've seen
2.
it, I've heard that's very
a
fun.
Warrior power trip.
The thing that throws hammers.
Yeah, you can throw hammers. You turn into a meteor, and you can run into people.
I know a fun
Aside
fact.
from shoulder check is always fun, but
This
yeah,
is
fun fact.
a genuinely fun fact. A lot of Guild Wars 2 devs went to work for Destiny 2 when they were developing that stuff.
Good
like
on
those
them.
classes.
Good that they got out of here while they could.
I think Hugh may or may not have actually had some hands in that. He's the one who made Berserker originally, from what I understand.
Hell yeah.
Might have been Robert G.
Hell yeah.
Robert G's like one of my favorite devs. I miss him.
I don't know their names.
Oh, and they got their addresses. You want a lock of his hair?
No?
All right.
No, no
Just-
thank you.
I'll just eat this one too. Why are you guys back
You
there?
would. You would eat.
Eat the Tide Pod guy. Drink the bathwater.
I was like telling people that. Where they get an average portioned meal. I was like, bet you were planning on eating the whole thing, weren't you? You just stare at him.
To be fair, U.S. portions are huge compared to the mice portions they eat everywhere else. And I still can't
Yeah.
gain weight. Actually, that's a lie. I'm actually up and I'm really happy about it. I'm starting to sweat when I work out. It's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's good to see that your cardiovascular system is in better health.
After like 5 years. It's great.
Hey, man, it takes a long time to get all this poison out of your veins.
So, Tim, I was actually looking at... Shut up. I was actually looking at Arc Divider because I was theory crafting the Berserker yesterday. And I genuinely have a lot of fun. I really like what I landed on. But Arc Divider is actually just worse than Arcing Slice now. It does more damage, but it does less damage if the target is under 50% health, like by a lot, and it doesn't hit 3 times. So I'm like, I sort of understand if they had a design philosophy shift of like, okay, primal bursts need to not only be side grades, but downgrades from the rest of the skill because the cooldown's lower, but there's downsides to that too, and then you need to balance the rest of the class, obviously, which they didn't do. So I would really like a like Berserker retrospective of like where it's at now and like what they're trying to do with it, because I 100% agree with you. I don't get it. That's another change we got zero explanation for. It's just like, well, I don't like this thing, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, man. I mean, the more explanation is something I'll give them credit for, since they, you know, dumpstered my boy. Ever since then, they've been explaining their changes.
Why don't we all have the bag on?
I don't have the bags.
What?
How dare you?
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
think I
the
bought
only
them.
reward that's worth it.
See? Meaningful rewards to different people. I have a cat
This
manager
is
tag.
funny. Ew.
And no regular tag.
Ew. Gross.
Exclamation point GW2 in chat. Do this in 2 minutes. After we take this camp, I'll let my little squad enter as well.
You can only enter in chat though. Regular chat doesn't work.
Yeah.
It works for Ares because he's special and I like him. I need to get one of those like key readers back when BDGM existed to read actual chat for DPS numbers. You know what is interesting? People like to bitch about AFK farmers in this game since we were talking about that. We weren't talking about that, but we were talking about something that's like tangentially related that I can't remember.
People complaining.
No, it was like people complaining about things that like sort of help. What was it? It might have been people like farming something, I don't remember, but like the AFK farmers for all the, you know, you're like, oh, somebody shouldn't be getting the same rewards as me for doing the game. Like, I mean, it's against TOS, which I get. You shouldn't do stuff that's against TOS. But at the same time, it helped keep the economy down. So, like...
Well, who cares? They don't... Their gold per hour is so much lower than literally anyone that is alive at their keyboard.
Well, their gold per hour is also 0 now because they fixed it.
Why?
Because they cared. Enough people bitched.
What's it matter?
I just think it's interesting what gets
don't.
attention, what gets the grease.
Oh, I don't.
Hey,
I
it's
don't
pretty
get
good.
it. That
Excellent.
makes no sense, dude. They want to AFK farm. Let them AFK farm.
Exclamation point GW2 in chat. You people, go enter. I'm gonna finish up this protein shake so I don't feel like an actual piece of shit. Protein drinking ASMR.
You didn't slurp any of it.
I should have.
So, is it
I'm
my
not-
impression that that change they did to ruin AFK farmers also just logs you out to character select faster now? If I just like go to the bathroom or something?
You have to be in combat. Once you enter combat, it's 5 minutes till it logs you out. What I understand. Because that's what was in the patch notes. I haven't tested it.
Strange happenings.
It's a good way to do it.
Well, y'all have phones, don't you?
Look, man, it didn't take any development time away from their like third bikini set, so I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I know.
That took
With
an intern
gotcha loot.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, bring the gotcha loot here.
You know, I gotta say, I wasn't a fan of the bikini set when they announced it, but
It's
now
so
that it's
good.
out at Keep Gaming, it's the best thing they've ever done.
It's so good. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting on how long they held off on it because literally everybody, although that may be its summer thing. All right, I need to do a drawing here.
I mean, it would be trash content if the bags weren't already in the game. The bags make it premium.
Dang, Sea Monster entered. If he wins, I need to give him more gold, even though I'm gold suppressed. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Tim has won. Congrats, Tim. It's a holdover from Monday. Give me a character name or an account name. I'll send it off. Funding or other legendary from what I see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ares. Where's Ares?
He's right there. He's
Which
been
one?
here
I
the
can
whole
tell
time.
you. That's a gemstore one. It's the vital geode one. It's got like probably the best trail out of all the war claws. All right, we need somewhere to go. We need more of a map to paint, is what I'm saying. Let's take this garrison.
There's catapults right here, ready made.
Yeah, let's take this tower. Like I said.
Oh, you were playing WoW for a second there.
No, I wanted to play PvP with you the other night. Somebody was like, "Nah, Phil."
Hey, you
I'm too
waited
cool.
till like the last minute.
I had
say
to
yes.
end my stream. You can whisper Salem or just put it in chat, Tim. I'm just giving him shit.
It's not my fault people panic and fill ATs 5 minutes before they start.
Yeah, I get it. To be fair, my internet cut out. That's why my stream ended. Spectrum ended my stream for me. Dang, he logged on and everything. If only I could give you guys alacrity.
You can.
Best mesmer roaming spec currently. Subjective. For World vs. World, probably some kind of interrupt, dagger, shield, mirage thing with like Demon Queen and all of the interrupt stuff.
Probably scepter shield, just for an extra block.
Scepter's also really good.
I mean, confusing images does good power damage.
Yes,
too.
it does. It hits like a truck. That's why I was going to run it on my power build. But just...
Oh, that 19,000 hammer too feels good to see.
Hammer 2 hits, like, the tooltip is like one of the highest numbers on Warrior, which I don't get. It's either bugged or it just hits, it chunks when it hits.
Yeah. It's the epitome of what a warrior skill is meant to be.
Well, like, even on Selly gear, when I spec'd it out yesterday, it was like Hammer 2 hitting a controlled foe looked like it did like 2,000 gold or damage or something.
Oh, it gives me 2,000 gold every time I hit it.
Yeah, no. How you got your
Which is
legendaries.
like once a month. It's slow. Blow your trumpet. Okay. I will.
I think I have Tim added. I think we're good.
You weren't around to hear it.
Tim. Unless it's a different Tim O'Death, I think we're good. Yeah, congrats, dude. Again, giveaways every Monday or Tuesday, usually based on trivia. But sometimes just based on whatever. I think this one did.
Nepotism.
Yeah, usually. Nepotism if you work for me. I mean, to be fair, Spectrum's been trying to actually troubleshoot what's wrong with my internet finally because they can't figure it out. If it's on their end, they'll actually do something. If they say it's not on their end, but it's really on their end, they won't do anything. Dang, I don't get any stacks from this camp. You're too powerful.
Good. I hate your stacks. They keyed my car, ran over my chicken. I forgot to file my taxes
I like
last
that
year.
you have a pet chicken in the scenario.
Yeah. Chickens are smart, man.
What's up, Maddie?
Aside from all the times that they're really, really dumb.
The thing that gets me about chickens is somehow they usually still don't run into the road. They know. I think everybody's in here. You could jump in here, Maddie. We just got
Yeah,
like a
get
party
in.
going.
Yeah, come on in.
Could actually take that green group we like got run over by earlier. I think we could farm these minotaurs for powerful blood.
I don't have any Condi cleanse, so if someone sneezes on me, someone else is gonna have to worry about that.
Oh, I thought you were running tactics. I saw it for a second.
I have not put tactics on this entire time.
I believe you. You had it
I
on
just
a
have-
Spellbreaker.
No.
Yes. You have
No.
the Lotus infusion?
Yes.
Oh, Sea Monster's the one who hasn't done the 3rd challenge mode. That's right.
What are you?
Dude,
What are you-
I know too many people. It's like more than one
I
friend.
know.
My
I
brain
know.
can't deal
I'm
with it.
playing. What do you? No,
I
you
saw the
don't.
particles.
I know you, bro. Come off it.
I saw the
Someone just
particles,
took it.
okay? Dang, get
Someone
them.
just took it? Eh? No. It aged out. Sad.
You know what sucks less than it did, but still kind of sucks?
You mother. I'm sorry.
Guild
what?
Wars 2 and Slicing Maelstrom.
Blessing Maelstrom has always been trash.
It's like better now.
What'd they do to it?
It's like usable. They took
What'd
the
they do
full
to it?
second of Aftercast off.
Oh, that happened like a while ago.
Yeah, but
my
it's
man.
like alright. Because you can use it for setups.
I don't think I've seen you berserk once.
It was before I switched to Bladesworn.
I see you use to the limit, get max adrenaline, and then combustive shot. Yeah, you can berserk while that animation is going, and you'll still get the combustive shot.
Yeah, I've been practicing that. You do like F1 and then F2. The F2 goes
Yeah.
like the one you switch into goes on cooldown, but you can weapon swap. It's pretty good.
It works so well on hammer F1,
Hmm.
axe F1,
Hammer is nice for
greatsword
the
F1,
movement.
rifle F1.
And
Yeah.
those are the only weapons Warrior has.
The other ones.
Do my BDO dailies and hop in. What do we all need?
Heck yeah.
Well, we've been spitballing, Maddie. If you could like bring a new world versus world map, that'd be good. What did other people want? I wanted like a, perform for the spear on Warrior. We're talking about that a little bit.
Oh, make winning skirmishes actually mean something in a way to check your server matchups in game, so I don't have to go to a third-party website to do it. That'd be really cool.
Yep.
Thank you. Love you.
Guy wants head pads for skirmishes. That's true.
No, I just got a haircut. Ain't no one ruining it.
I'm doing the fucking growing my hair thing out, and let me tell you, it's not fun in summer. I made a mistake.
Yeah, no. Someone trying to get Bloodlust? What?
I would love an island world versus world map. I think that'd be dope. And then the keep could be underwater at different times of day.
Or they could just have an avenue that is in water, so you have a choice. An option.
Options are good.
Next expansion, they're going to announce they're actually removing underwater spheres.
Dude, that'd be funny.
That'd be too bad, because Warrior's underwater spear is actually good. That's why I got hyped when they announced it.
The underwater spear is like the best weapon for most of the classes.
Except for the
Yeah,
classes
they
that
just
can't.
didn't touch it. It just has crazy scaling.
Okay with that. Siege boats. They don't even need siege boats. Boats are in the game. They can just use the
It would
tech that's
be-
in the game.
I agree with you. Siege boats would be really cool. It'd be a lot of fun to get on a boat with your friends and just cannon things down.
Well, yeah, but you could. What I'm saying is, literally with zero effort, they could do that now because you can anchor the skiff, and then the people in your party can stand on it. So you could build like
Ugh, no,
catapults
while
on
it's
the
moving.
skiff. Well, you could still
No,
move
while
the
it's
boat.
moving. No, while it's moving.
Yeah, you could move the boat with the catapult on it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No new tech.
Now, hold on. You said that'd be like zero work? That's kind
Okay.
of too much work.
It would be like a little bit of work
That's-
because you would
that's
have to
kinda-
make skiffs like
kinda
placeable objects. Look, I'm reaching for the stars here. They're gonna fix
No, I'm saying-
Bladesworn and everything's gonna have cake.
Bro, they have no clue. They have no clue.
Not about Warrior.
Avert.
Fixed all the ranger pets. That was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dang, it's Maddie. Pay to win siege boat.
Yeah, at least it'd be something interesting.
Wait, we have their keep. There's nothing else to cap on this map.
Yeah, it's tragic, truly.
There's
We're
nothing-
the problem.
Nothing to cap, yeah.
We can go like, where's our team? Our team is like places.
I'm trying to find people to fight and kill, and every time I walk up, they teleport away.
That's a decent point.
I'm on a core warrior, bro. What? Why?
It looks
Why?
like we got placed lower than we were supposed to in the balance.
Let's go to desert. Let's take their keep thing.
What is this core warrior? A core warrior with a bag skin on his head.
Yeah, man, no
Sick
one knows.
build.
It's like the fucking Bladesworn thing I was telling you about. No one knows what it is or how to fight it.
Yeah, they do.
I've been getting wrecked by an axe offhand core warrior in PvP recently.
Fuck yeah, it does so much damage.
And that's the only thing.
Sword axe is nuts. In fact, it's happening. I'm gonna throw a sword axe on. I want to play sword axe.
Throw a sigil of vision on there.
You are not the boss of me.
I have good
But
ideas
I
though.
might. It's on my greatsword. Oh wait, no, it's not. Agility's on there.
Yeah, agility's better in greatsword. Get that sweet F1. Well, what I was thinking as I was saying that, Jan, was like when you throw down siege, it's probably just like permanently anchored in the world, so they would have to somehow make it like relative to your boat's position. Core warrior, send your build, please, says Maddie.
That happened to me the other day. Like someone asking for my core warrior build, just because they didn't know how to play the game and it was easy to kill him. And I'm like, dude, you don't want this build. It's not that good. He's like, no, I want to play it. So he got his warrior, and I gave it to him, and he doesn't know any of the matchup knowledge or like any of what he's supposed to do or the reactions. So he just got like shit on for like 30 minutes, and then he swapped to staff spellbreaker. It's like, I told you it's not good.
Fuck it. Give warrior main hand pistol, make it 2000 range. I'm done reaching for bitch stars. We're reaching for like stupid things now.
Reach high.
Shoot for the moon, and even if you something stars.
Sure.
Alright.
Dad, are you proud of me? Reached top 10 yesterday. Sea Monster, everyone is proud of you.
Because he's not playing with me.
You said it. Play Spellbreaker.
People are interested in your core warrior build.
It's just hammer warrior.
There you go. All you need to know.
Zero with like zero Condi cleanse. It's you can throw anything on it.
Hey, do you know tactics is like pretty good?
Yeah, tactics is really good with hammer for the 3 on hammer. It mobs. So you can get a cheeky 4 off of the 3 if you're quick. And depending on how much adrenaline you have built up, you might want to take kick or like unironically take kick just as an extender and to build your adrenaline for bigger combos.
I was gonna ask if you had to go.
It is bedtime.
Enjoy your bedtime.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. What did you think? The duck, your final comment?
Quack.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Here's your summary of what returning players think about Guild Wars 2. Gotta turn those off.
You know, I never really thought about it like that. Man makes points. I don't know if I agree with everything that he quacks, but I agree with most of it.
That was really loud. Holy shit, you did. You hit the hay bale. Alright, shout out to Dot for joining. That was fun. I didn't anticipate the ruckus that formed up. What happens when you like recruit people from World vs. World and shit? I don't know what I'm gonna label this. I have to come up with like a different thumbnail. Let's say the party has arrived. It's a good title.
Put Bag Clan. Then everyone changed their helmet to the paper bag.
Yeah, I'll just put like, I don't know, Cool Kids
Bag
Club
Clan.
or something. Oh god. How many days we got? Got like a little over a month.
Till Christmas?
Till there's actual meaningful content for other classes in the game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Spears, dude.
Oh, who knows?
A little over a month.
Who knows?
Dude, we know. It's August
Be one of
20th.
those ranked seasons that the last month of the season is completely. The first month is made completely irrelevant by new balance.
It's gonna be weird, yeah. What if they did that deliberately? That's kind of why I'm not playing. What?
I feel like every other season is like this.
I'm kind of happy they didn't just start or keep doing it around like balance patches and they stopped caring as much. Dang, I have Chaos Aura. I leapt through something.
How dare?
Can I still... Nope. A block is an actual block now. Really tragic. I'm glad you got your mic fixed, Natty. Proud of you. I had a male sea monster on microphone.
Nice. How'd it turn out?
B+. Did you actually get to top 10? That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm 13 right now.
So you going for it?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see what spears do.
Holy crap. Look at that, man. Right
The
above
mesmer spear
Seacon.
didn't seem like it did too much.
I think Mesmer Spear will be fun. I don't think it'll be one of the more juiced ones.
Yeah, like in the free-for-all arena, mesmer spear, like it kind of just died.
I'm hoping that it will be what I was hoping Dragon Slash would be. Oh yeah, NG's nuts.
I don't know, because like short bow on NG is also juiced at the moment, like with all the super speed.
The numbers on NG are
free
juiced
casting.
though.
Yeah.
Did we all leave? We all did. I'll shoot one.
Oh wait, you can shoot from there.
Yeah, he just pulled it.
Double catapult spot. The only map I know.
That and that other keep that we took earlier, that also had a double cata spot.
I only know desert.
And then the keep across from that and the alpine border. Actually, both keeps have a double cata spot, one on the east and west.
If it makes you feel any better, Maddie, I also can't give alacrity.
Can't
I
even get
can.
a lacking. Useless.
No, you
You're
can't.
not useless.
I can.
Not to catapult people.
Give you. Oh, what? It doesn't work?
Nope.
I just gave you alacrity.
You can't give people alacrity anymore. We're on siege.
Oh, took it off.
Yeah, instead of making meaningful changes, they took
Does
more
quickness
fun
not do
away.
anything?
Does quick just do anything now? They used to
I
on
don't
siege
know.
golems, but I think only swiftness affects siege golems now.
It doesn't seem so.
No, yeah, and
Isn't
they
that
haven't
weird?
announced any spear updates or anything. That's why I've been like really hungry because we had like 3 balance patches in a row, which kind of spoiled us like really fast, and then or at least me, and then just nothing for a really long time. Like no balance, no spear announcements, nothing. Although hey, they changed the size of my reticle on this longbow, so that's like a meaningful change.
That was a while ago.
Wasn't it the latest patch?
It was a while ago. I don't remember which patch because they all just blend together
Into a delicious smoothie.
into a disgusting slurry of power coefficient changes that whatever.
No, I'm enjoying Spicy Guy tonight.
I'm just past it. I'm past it, my man. It doesn't matter.
But it's still fun is the good part. At least
Yeah.
with friends.
Yeah, I still enjoy the game that I do play, and I like playing with the people that I play it with. But like this is
Aw.
a dumpster fire, bro. Anyone that doesn't think this game is a dumpster fire, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it's also 10 years old or whatever.
Yeah, it is 10 years old. They've had all this time.
What game that's 11 years old is this good with this fucking size development
Star
budget?
Fox 64, baby.
Dude,
I mean,
that's...
it's impressive they've kept the dumpster fire lit for this long.
Yeah, I know. They just keep throwing tires in it.
No, they keep throwing bikinis in it. It's working.
Yeah, they put the gym store outfits in it.
Final Fantasy 14 has a huge staff, dude.
Yeah.
RuneScape's maybe analogous, but we also get a bunch of RuneScape players. 14
I mean,
has an
graphics are
enormous
about the same.
budget compared to this game.
Graphics are the same. Big RuneScape graphics fan right here.
Yes, they make clear every new X-Pack now.
Path of Exile?
Dev team.
Path of Exile is pretty good for the same size team. I'll give you that. Very different game, but GGG does a good job.
Path of Exile is heavily inspired by Guild Wars 1, more than ANET is.
What is?
Path of Exile is heavily inspired by Guild Wars 1, even more than Guild Wars 2 was.
I gotta name this video "Throwing Shade at the Game We Love." Jesus.
I mean, if we didn't care, we wouldn't be here. Just like all the people that like actually just left.
You shut up. I blindly love the thing I play with no criticism.
Ah,
That's the type of
I see.
Berserker and ANET likes.
I see. We're one of those guilds. Come, let's poach new players to the game and sell the game because we don't think it'll make it on its own merits.
That's something you could do with your time, I suppose.
Oh my gosh, man. If you play in any like beginner starter zone and all those like guilds that poach him, oh my gosh.
I do when I
Oh god, yeah.
What's it called?
You've seen it.
Daddy is T-posing. I do when I do key farming.
He's ascended. I remember Steam launch. Dude, it's so weird.
Steam launch day, I feel
It's
like
so
was more of a.
desperate and gross
Nah, I
and
think
weird.
Steam launch day was more of a celebration of hey, they actually did it.
I think it's creepy and weird.
People
To
just
me,
like
it's
talking with
creepy
other
and weird.
people.
That
No,
was-
the
that was
worst
a-
starting
that was a
zone is
poaching.
Divinity's Reach because of that type of people. Or, what is the place called? Divinity Village? I don't know.
Divinity
Queensdale.
Village.
Yeah, Queensdale.
Yeah, Queensdale, because everyone made human female. Yep. Yeah, man, it's weird.
It's not weird. You gotta understand it. Guys like looking at chicks.
I do
Chicks like
understand.
looking at cute things.
No, not that. The poaching.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have no
I don't
explanation
care
for
if you. I don't care if
Standing
you
in there and like shoving all the infusions in people's faces, and everyone complained about that because they were like, "This is gonna make me quit."
that.
I
Dude,
hate this.
watch what happens to the market if they ever introduce an infusion slider. That'd be funny. A funny
They
like
do like
social
adding
experiment.
useless things that don't help the game.
Hey, they also like adding useful things that help the game, like the thing for visual effects.
Are we just gonna sit here for 4 minutes?
Yes.
I don't know. Let's get out of here. Is there anything to take?
I was like, there's nothing else to take.
All right. Well, we beat the game. I'm gonna go back to playing First Ascendant and letting that game eat entire seconds of frames. Dude, I don't know what First Ascendant is like processing in the background, but like you just lag super hard.
You know what
Like
helped
it
First
goes
Ascendant?
to a PowerPoint. Having more stable and more optimized servers.
You know how they get that?
By making more stable and optimized.
Correct.
Where are we going with this?
Correct, by selling swimsuits.
Yeah, true.
I don't know, man. There's trade-offs.
True.
I
Yeah,
wish.
I believed in the trade-offs like,
hey, the game's
6
still
years
going,
ago.
man.
6 years ago. Yeah, I know. All right, let's do this. When they add the paper bag skin into
They're finally doing some good marketing and advertising at Cozy Gamers, so they'll get a bunch of people with the.
Oh yeah, dude, I saw that. That's fantastic. That's good stuff.
They did remember they had a marketing department recently.
I don't know, fake news. I'll have to see it.
They just need to hire the marketing team from Polia.
Mm-hmm.
Thank heavens Archer's still an UBG.
Man's trapped. All right, I'm gonna go lose a bunch of frames in this game that
Have
I'm
fun,
probably
dude.
not gonna play long. It was fun.
Yeah, later.
I'll play with y'all later.
I genuinely enjoyed it. Feel bad for Dot. I kind of gaslit him. He was like, "You want to do World vs. World?" I super don't think that he knew there were going to be a bunch of people, but I also think he had fun. At least I would hope. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he hates me now. I need to stop thinking about this. You're probably in like Plat 3 now, though, Sea Monster, right?
No, I'm barely in Plat 2.
I was just saying shit, Maddie. That's interesting. So there's like not Plat 3, it doesn't exist.
Not really. I mean, if you like don't ever lose, you can be in Plat 3. I think there's oh no, yeah, there's 0 people in Plat 3 right now. Someone that is decayed, I think, is in Plat 3. So there's probably 1 person in Plat 3.
That's crazy.
And there's no legendary.
How many games do you need to be in top, whatever it is now?
Remember at the very end of the season, all the win traders that are in legendary will appear that were hiding on the leaderboard the rest of the season?
Yeah, I hate that. That's the one thing, like, they openly admitted, I mean, again, it blew my freaking brain out that Taylor even said the word gatekeeping on stream, but to acknowledge that that exists and then, like, be like, hey, we're almost sort of kind of trying to do something about it is really cool, and I just like that mentality shift.
It is funny, though, because nothing they put out in the update changes anything about gatekeeping.
Just the time changes. I think they
No, that doesn't.
I think they were more looking at, like, the Tournament of Legends when they bring that back. But
I don't know. I mean,
really
that's
know.
pretty, I mean, that's pretty hard to gatekeep on principle, so that's nice. But it is also weird that they added the permanent pass as a reward for those and didn't add it to the monthly. The monthly's #1 still has 2 temporary passes. Very odd.
That is weird. Oh, maybe they'll fix
I
it.
mean, I guess the new title can't really be gatekept, so that's nice.
I need to 1v1 you with this build and see how it actually does versus Condi damage. Yeah, Maddie's got good fashion. Like, genuinely very cool. Oh man, this has been a party. I wasn't expecting a party. I was like gonna be like just talking about builds and stuff tonight. Guess I will have to do that on Monday, when we'll probably have way too much news. Revive the podcast? The podcast happens whenever I can get a hold of, like, just Sea Monster and stuff. You mean with RSQ? He's been around, but he's like... I don't know. He's like trying to figure out whether or not he likes PvP anymore.
I thought he played Catalyst. Catalyst's pretty good right now.
He's been playing a lot of Willbender from what I know. I was talking to him.
Oh, that's an interesting experience.
I had to make you some kind of... Oh, this was a guy. I thought this was a sentry. I'm sorry. I genuinely thought I was just attacking a sentry there. I need to get you the World vs. World, like, some kind of juiced Willbender build. I'd always make juice builds, and he'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll run them. And then he wouldn't, like, get any of the gear for it. And I'd be like, dude, you made half the build. I'd be like, no, I'm running it. Like, it doesn't work without the gear. Oh, where are my catapults?
Yeah, because it's a base PvPer.
Pretty much. Just always run Berserker gear. And he'd be like, why am I dying to you? I'm like, because you have 0 defensive gear. And he'd be like, I know what the solution is, more damage. I'd be like, that's okay. Alright, we found some catapults under a rock. It's been fun, though. It's kind of what I wanted when I started recruiting people to just, like, hop in, do World vs. World. You can't... Can you queue with people in Plat 2, or is it Plat 2 and after?
What?
Have you been, like, queuing with Kiba to get to, like, Plat 2?
No, I've been queuing with a bunch of different people.
No, I mean, like, can you queue when you're in Plat 2, or it's after Plat 2 that stops?
That's a good point. I think it's in Plat 3 that... I
Yeah.
don't know, is that a thing?
It's
I
a
forgot
thing.
Though.
That's why I asked what, like, rank you were, because they put that in to stop people from, like, gatekeeping and win trading the top ranks, but then, like, everyone left PvP because people were doing that, so it's, like, no longer relevant. So, again, if they want to do something meaningful, I feel like they should lower that to, like, gold 3 or something. Not that I'm really in favor of them doing more things to limit if you can play with your friends, you know?
I mean, I still think it should be solo queue only. And then have a separate queue that is 5v5.
That would definitely be a thing. That would be nice. FOFW. What's FOFW? Festival of the Four Winds, Sergio? I thought that was with the release of Panther Wilds, but I guess you're right, that's next week. That's exciting. I like Four Winds. It's dope. Got a bunch of zones you don't normally get access to. Kind of a novel thing.
Are we attacking our own tower?
Yeah, man.
What is going on here?
We own this entire map. EBG queued? No, it's not. Let's go to EBG and run this out. People gotta go to sleep. I gotta go record a video on a auto attack Deadeye doing 38 key. I'm okay with rushing SMC, we could do that. I like that Ares is switching between classes. I'm proud of you. I'd be okay if Vindicators are the new sentries as well. That'd be kind of sick. I really just want, like... You know, in Armistice Bastion, I would love to have all the different Tower Lords and Keep Lords just available to fight and stuff. Practice on. Love your... Yeah, it's nice. You got your Mesmer and your Ranger to a spot you're good with. That's really good. Oh, you mean just because everything does infinity damage, Maddie? Yeah, but that's also... I was talking about that with Dot before we started streaming a little bit, and... Like, this game is so different from even what it was, like, 2 years ago. Or, like, 3 years ago. As far as balance goes, and their whole philosophy to, like, balancing different game modes. Like, it's more just, can we get more people, yeah... into... Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's just a very different thing, because they realized that the 10, you know, the maybe 2% or 10% of people doing raids weren't spending a bunch of money on, like, supporting the game, so they're like, hey, let's shift our focus to, like, getting more people and keeping them in the game, which is why we have Selly gear, and why World versus World balance went to shit first, but then, like, PvE followed, so... And I don't mean that it's, like, bad, it's just different, I guess. Shouldn't use that word. Yeah, I'm wondering... I was kind of holding off on the Thief build because I was afraid they were going to nerf it. I hate making builds and then having, like, them get immediately nuked from space.
Aren't they trying to preserve some sort of accessibility builds these days?
Yeah. But, like, 38k? Raids were designed around everyone doing 10. I don't know, again, I don't know if it's a bad thing. I just... A little weird. They can do, like, Cirrus CM on auto-attacking Deadeye. I like Heaven's Archer bitching about Longbow Ranger. In the distance. Grass is always greener. Yeah, we already talked about it, Maddie. They, like, banned all of the... Or they just added a timer to when you get in combat. It's a really good solution to get rid of the AFK farmers. I'm going to chain pull this gate. I don't think I've ever done this before. There we go, I did 4,000 damage to the gate. We're prepping for Janther Wilds here, team.
It's about to do 20k in Janther.
Well, it's going to apply a debuff to the gate, which is actually kind of cool. And a good idea. Again, the ideas that they're putting in the game, like, Guy is rightfully a salt mine, but also, like, it's really good to get different people's perspective. Like I said, no one's perspective, not especially mine, is perfect or 100% accurate. That's just how life works. But they have been doing some good stuff. They've also been doing some incredibly stupid stuff. I would also like new World versus World maps. So it's good to talk about and fun. Hopefully people like it. this kind of format, people jumping in and out. Let me know in the comments. Call me all kinds of names. I appreciate it. My chat's usually pretty chill, though. Usually. Are there more beach trunks? Is this in the data mine? We're gonna try for SMC and then that's what we'll end it on. End it on beach trunks. I like that they didn't stop it. I like those. Those are hot. I like that they didn't stop at like one kind of bikini.
Someone's trying to pick our catas. Come help.
Where are you?
I'll just 1v1 him. I'm fine.
We'll be fine.
Oh no, there's a second guy here. I killed the first.
My change for all the underused warrior weapons is the same, Jan, and that's, you know how Ranger has the really cool thing where you can add a defensive version if you're like an untamed but not in, like using a hammer but not an untamed? I want that on literally all the warrior things, where you can choose an offensive or defensive variant when you're out of combat. I think that would preserve the flavor of warrior as a weapons master and really add a lot, but it would be a lot of development for a class they blatantly don't give a shit about, so I doubt they'll ever do it. Other than that, it has to be rifle, but spear is almost shittier rifle, so I don't know. Spear is really only good on Spellbreaker the way they designed it on Warrior, and even then it was... I hope it gets a major overhaul. Oh, it's the annual reward for Festival. Well, that's good. I'm glad they weren't all in the gem store then. That seems sick. I didn't know all the Festival of the Four Winds stuff was already data mined. I should have looked at that more. Got a bunch of VOA people playing. This is actually kind of cool. Willbender is T-posing, so I can't tell what he's doing. What did we used to get for Festival of the Four Winds? Trying to think. They're all Willbenders around here, by the way. Like one ranger and a bunch of Willbenders.
Willbender is so easy to kill.
Not if they do that. They're just in there. I hate renewed focus. Renewed focus should make you stay still to channel it if you're on a Willbender. We got all the VOA people. Zephyrite armor and weapons, that's true. What I'm talking about with removing concentration.
To build some rams to finish this off.
Uh-huh. Nice pixie monster. Oh, Maddie didn't rally. That's not great. Oh no. I think he's drunk. Skill lag.
Are they shooting us a seed?
I don't know.
Oh, we brought the whole Zerg in here.
Yeah, man.
Steal our glory.
We have glory.
60% the gate.
I'll have to give up my shards of glory. Do CCs affect you when you're in downstate? They must, right? Like stun and stuff?
Yes. Well, I don't. Not all of them.
I know your
Depends.
condis go away when you go into downstate, because otherwise you would just insta die in a lot of scenarios.
The Hollow Smith 5 does CC downstate. The dragon.
The launch?
The
Oh yeah,
Herald
launches
one.
specifically do, you're right. Build this catapult back here.
I was gonna chain pull the gate.
Oh no, they have arrow cards. Chain pulling the gate's probably a better option. I'm gonna attack the gate. Dramatic. Launch, float, and sink? Huh. Does that make sense?
If I had a second legendary sword, that guy'd be so dead right now.
Hint, hint. How much more crafting we got, by the way?
A good amount.
Oh. Alright.
I bought most of the just things you can buy with raw gold.
Build my catapult that's in the back if you have supply. Better option than this shit. I don't think they have arrow cards. I think they just have rangers.
They do have an arrow card.
Do they?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't have ranged weapons. 8 down. Hell yeah. Turns out rams were the solution the whole time. I kind of say, like, fuck all the people, and we should just go work on the Lord.
That's what I was moving towards.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm supporty enough, I can heal us. Probably. Maddie's going.
Oh, there's a bunch of red coming in support
Oh,
right there.
fudge. The problem. Drop some food. Oh, I'm not going to drop food. You know what? I should drop food. Just in case. Got him. If only Rangers had like 2,000 range, he would have lived. Dagger on Berserker isn't the worst thing. I just still think the other classes got so much more. I thought it was really funny when I was looking at my character select today, and the icon for Scrapper is a hammer. I thought that was really funny. Because, like, imagine having your literal class identity stolen.
Yeah, this guy thought he could drop down and fight me in 1v1. Too bad for him.
There's no 1v1s in World vs. World. It's a vicious lie. Alright, bye. We should have built a flame ram to like break this guy. Have you seen that? When people do that? Pretty cool. What's Thief doing? He just passing through. Nice, ring up. Hell yeah. Been a good night of World vs. World, and it ends with a dead whalebender. Perfect. I'm gonna call it there. Sorry for the double push notification on the stream, but we'll figure the internet stuff out eventually. Shout out to Dot, Guy, and everyone else who joined us. Yeah, this was fun. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. But I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. I'll explain the builds on Monday, but they're in the description. The Warrior... the Berserker one obviously excels at, like, cleansing condies, and the Bladesworn one is a little bit of a tweaked CC version that just gets to run for me, and it's good. But yeah, we'll be back next week, if not sooner, for some more edited stuff. Let's get a more happy song playing us out here. There we go. Sick. And yeah, VOA owns SMC. Rock out. I'm Pseudo, Build Wars 2, and I'll see you guys. Have a good night. Peace.